yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I'll fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about. Have your fucking cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. Bitch, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
What's going on, everybody? All right, my headset's acting weird very quick.
Yo.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I'll plug a different headset in. So what's going on this evening, everyone? Keith King, Lorna, Charlie, Sue, Arlene, Sean G, James, Eddie, Mr. Don. Yo, you got me.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. All right, what's going on, everybody? Let me bring up chat real quick. Turn this down a tad. Yeah, so welcome to the Late Show with Bass and Truth. It's becoming a usual thing. I kind of like it. You guys like that new logo I designed for this segment? It's like a 2-minute deal. So, I figured since somebody was asked Walt if he was gonna do anything tonight, he said no, because he's got some stuff going on. Nobody else is doing anything, so I figured we'd do a late show. Say your chat bullshit, you know what I mean? Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and drop this in chat. There we go. Remember, you guys are always welcome. So what's up? Let me go through chat. What's up, James, Mr. Don, Keith, Sean G, Araceli. I'm sorry. Araceli. Sorry, I killed that name.
Araceli.
I killed your name. Sorry. But welcome, Lorna. How you doing? Charlie, Sue, Arlene. How are you guys?
What's going on, Blues?
Blues and G Music. What's going on, dude? Barry, what's up? Yeah, so we're just shooting the shit tonight. I was thinking about talking about a few movies and shit. And
Wait, hold on. Before we get into that, what does everyone in chat think about the show last night and our friend Rob?
yeah, that was
some crazy stuff out there, man. And the photo with the guy in it, that was taken a few days ago.
yeah, that was taken. He sent
4
it to me
days ago, something like
He
that.
sent it to me Tuesday night. Yeah, and though the reactions from him, me, and Bass were all genuine because, like I said, he sent them to me, but I was at work when he sent them, so I didn't get a chance to actually look at them because I don't have any service. So those were genuine reactions, and that one with that dude and the reflection of the eyes, that shit. What? I wonder if he
I'm telling you, man, it looked like a big dog head on the side of that fence.
well, whatever the hell. I think that was the most compelling one of the night. That the photo of the fence line with the eyes, maybe that dog head on the side, and fucking capture of this dude. Like, I really wonder if that's what her husband dressed like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that seems like what an older gentleman would wear. But it was fun having him on last night. Took us for a walk around his property and shit.
Yeah, I didn't catch what the hell spooked him and made him was like, nope, that's it, I'm out.
No, because I had the screen fucking. I was sharing something on the screen when that happened.
Yeah, man, he was boot scooting boogieing out there. Like, what? Like, whoa, the hell's he running from?
I don't know, dude. Like, and what did you guys think of the video? Listen, Eddie, that money's just gonna go to somebody who don't need it. Somebody who's already got tons of fucking money.
Yeah, like these, like fucking DJ Khaled put his name in it. He was like, yeah, freaking on Instagram showing off Mega Million tickets like $100 bills and shit.
Fuck, Don said if he disappears for everything, you'll know he won.
I said the same thing, Don. I would be a ghost.
I would disappear, but you'd only hear. I'd still do YouTube, but I'd be from like a remote location somewhere deep somewhere. Like, yo, you seen Truth for a while? Nah, man, just on YouTube. I haven't seen him in person in fucking months.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd buy a plot of land.
You know, I'd have a giant.
Drive a mile down my damn driveway.
I'd have a giant.
Surround that bitch by trees and tell everybody to fuck off.
I'd have a moat dug around my shit. Lorna, Truth, are you going to follow up about last night? Yes, we are.
Yes.
He's going to come back on the show.
Yes, I believe he'll be back on Sunday, but we got to verify that. Yeah. Sunday night.
I mean, it took.
Oh no, we're not.
It took
done
almost.
Yet.
It took like. We start. He messaged me back in the beginning of June, so it took damn near 2 months to like get everything lined up so he could come on. You know, but it was great to finally get him on the show. You know what I mean? And the fact that
you've known him since 6th grade. How old are you when you going to 6th grade? What? 12, 11? 11?
Yeah, you're like 11. Yeah. So that's going with 38 now.
Dude. That was crazy what he said about Brian.
See, I'm going to have to go back. I got to go back and listen to that part because I missed that part.
That dude always struck me as a weird cat, man.
Definitely.
Even when we were young, he struck me as just a weird cat.
Eh, I knew something was off when he was walking around in that damn trench coat in the middle of the summer.
Yeah. 90 degrees out, all black in a trench coat.
Now, you know what I'd do if I had won this $1 billion?
The numbers came out. I played tickets. I ain't win. I'll put it to you like that. I ain't win shit.
No, I would buy up like I would buy up like a big parcel of property and like build a few houses on it, and like I would have one. I'd build Bass one, you know, a few family members and shit like that, and I'd turn it into like our own community type deal. You know what I mean? Like our own family gated community type shit. Like
that's just getting barbed wire fence around it.
Yeah. And like if you're really cool, if you're really one of my fucking peoples, I'll build your house out there too. You know what I mean? They get like fucking a few hundred acres and shit. Put like a man-made lake, a man-made pond or something back there, swimming pool and everything. Just big private community for like family members and friends and shit. Nobody, no weirdos in there. No, we wouldn't have Karen's not allowed. Meaning like, you want to barbecue? Meaning if you want to get on your fucking grill and start barbecuing at 1 o'clock in the morning, do your thing. You want to blast some music, do your thing. Go ahead, as long as it's not fucking horrible music. You know what I mean? That's what I do.
I don't mean to put it like this, but I don't want to hear that with a hard ass.
No, listen. I listen to some of that stuff. Some of it's
did you see the one dude on TikTok? Like it was like a freestyle challenge or whatever, and he's sitting there like talking through his earpiece, and like all of a sudden his screen goes red and he starts rapping over the beat.
Yeah.
He actually kills it. That was crazy.
Yo, Don, right? Yo, Nightmare Nation community. Although guns would be welcome because where I plan on building property,
you ain't moving on the property if you ain't got no weapon.
Yeah. Well, you need a weapon to move where I plan on building the property because more than likely there'll probably be some Bigfoot or some fucking cryptids out there when we start clearing the woods. I ain't building that shit in New York.
You ever hear that one song? You could buy me a boat. You can buy me a truck to pull it.
No, I don't. No.
Buy me a Yeti 110 with a bunch of... Dude, great song.
I'm going to have to listen to it.
With a bunch of silver bullets.
Yeah.
Meaning Coors Light.
But of course, I'd have the biggest house in the shit.
Coors Light should only be used for beer.
With like, build a house with like secret passageways and fucking... It'd be really fun. My house would be sick. a giant cryptid research facility. You know what? You know what? Since we're it's monopoly money. I'm sure nobody won it, or if somebody won it, you know what I mean. But let's go.
Somebody won that shit tonight because the other day, like there was 9 tickets sold that had the 5 numbers, but missing the Powerball. Then 2 tickets were sold out in Ohio. One person won like $1 million, and the other guy had the 3 multiplier, so his ticket won $3 million, or their ticket won $3 million. So
okay, so there's a couple things I would look into trying to do. One thing is I would invest in doing a really fucking good found footage type cryptid movie. That's one thing I would do. Second thing is invest in like cryptid research. You know what I mean? Something like that. Start like maybe not a facility, but definitely start like a group and get like equipment and everything like that going.
If you're gonna do something like that, you might as well just find out where there's a hotbed of activity and the properties for sale.
No.
Like the people, the activity is so
And
hot
just
that the people moved out. That's
oh,
what you want to get.
and buy the house and like set up all this.
Mm,
Buy the house,
Buy the
set up
house
all the
and set up
security
the security
cameras,
cameras and shit. Don't have to be there. Just have that shit.
24-hour video surveillance.
Yep. Streamed right to your phone or laptop or
You know,
whatever.
it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder how many pieces of property have been bought by the government to do say something like that, put up cameras and shit, and like abandoned properties that people were driven out of because of shit on the because of cryptids or something like that. I wonder how many's been bought up and they have surveillance cameras all around them just monitoring these things. Charlie, choppers to fly researchers anywhere in the world. Yes. You know, now if you got that type of money, would you invest in a bunch of mercs to say take an expedition into a hotbed area like that? Or would you just not try to do that? I don't think I would do that.
What you want to do is that is absolutely disposable income. So what you want to do is you want to travel, especially if you're into like cryptids and ghosts and all that shit. You travel the world and you look for these things. Like you go to the Bermuda Triangle and take a boat out in the middle of that shit. See what happens. You go out to the mountains of Russia, see if you see a Yeti or some shit, or up in Cannock Chase to see if you see the Cannock Chase werewolf.
Yo, was it
Go hang out at Dulce, Area 51, fucking explore buy some equipment to explore the Mammoth Cave, like just.
Yeah, was it on Sasquatch Chronicles with Wes Germer that he talked about that like eccentric billionaire that had paid somebody to like find and capture a fucking Sasquatch?
Yes, and I remember that show because he was told that the dude was working for like a shipping company or something like that,
and it was
it was the shit. They had the shit sedated. Like they had a strap to a chair, sedated in a box with an IV running to it. What's good, Dark?
Oh, Bass's. I like that. Bass's Big 10 Unknown Cryptid Adventure. That'd be pretty interesting. So, I came across. I don't know about. You guys heard this ice wall bullshit?
Dude, freaking Burger. Last time I seen Burger, he was bringing that shit up to me. I was like,
no, listen.
Like, man, I heard him out on this shit, but I was like, dude, you sound batshit crazy right now, but it kind of made a little sense.
No, hear me out. I don't believe in flat Earth. That shit sounds just weird. But something beyond, they say, pole that they're not letting us know, I believe, yes.
Okay.
Now, I came across this video. These fishermen from Australia.
Flat Earthers out there.
I don't believe fucking Earth is flat. That's bullshit. But I came across this video. These guys were in this fishing boat, and they were traveling south from Australia, and apparently they went too far south, and they got ran up on by a goddamn warship, and the warship told them, "Yo, you are operating in restricted water. You need to leave now." They were getting further. They were so deep south in the ocean. I don't know. Like, what the fuck is going on down there? Why is it restricted water and everything? So I think there's something down there. There's too many rumors for there nothing to be in Antarctica. Flat Earth, I don't think so, but say shit buried under the ice, yes.
Miss me with the flat Earth shit.
Like I said, that shit sounds crazy.
With the ice wall, yeah, it does. Burger was bringing that shit up to me. When was it? When the hell did I see him? Was it last week? Yeah, we were standing by the lake, just sitting there talking for like 2 hours and shit. And you know him, he freaking smoked like 4 big ass joints because it's legal in New York now. And we just started talking about the shit. He's like, "Yo, you ever hear the ice wall?" I'm like, "All right, I've looked into a lot of shit, but the ice wall I've never heard of." Then he started describing it. I'm like, "Oh, all right. I still think it's horseshit, but there is something going on there." Like, what was that one lady's name? That she was on Top Gear. She's the one that basically sailed around Antarctica.
Yeah, I know who you talk. What the hell was her name?
Like she set like the Guinness Book of World Records for that shit. She was talking about like how big the waves get, because down there in a certain area, once you're in the current, like let's say a storm comes in, there's really no landmass to break up the waves. So when they come back at you, they're double, triple the size.
Damn, dude, her name is like right here. Why the fuck can't I remember her name? Because Jeremy Clarkson was like obsessed with her.
Dude, did I say you that video?
That's gonna bug the hell out of me. What happened?
Jeremy Clarkson. It was. I'm pretty sure it was an old Top Gear episode where Jeremy Clarkson was at some kind of facility or whatever, and they created a cloud. And he was like, "Give it a little bit, it's gonna start raining." Who did I send it to? I sent it to Dave Wolcott. I think I sent it to Sean.
I think so. And
old Top
well,
Gear.
you know Mercedes, the out in Germany, they put shit in the clouds to break up the clouds so it doesn't hail and shit on the new cars that come off the line.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? What's up, Dark?
Miss me with that shit, because freaking BMW is trying to charge. All right. So, like, let's say you buy a brand new BMW off the lot. Brand spanking new, 0 miles on it, whatever. It comes with all the technology it's supposed to come with, like heated seats and everything like that. They are now going to charge you $18 a month to use your heated seats.
Mm-hmm.
Annually, it's $180, but $18 a month to heat your seats. Poor shit. Like, damn, is BMW doing that bad where they got a nickel and dime people like that?
No, everything's gonna start coming
fucking $50,000 for a brand new BMW off the lot, and that's the lower end ones.
Everything's gonna start coming with a subscription now. Give it like another, well, if we make it through, give it another like 15, 20 years. You're gonna have a subscription to breathe air.
Sue Ashwell just said they're doing cloud seeding all the time here in Australia.
Yep. Yeah, Don, they've been doing. Yep. Don said they've been doing it since the 60s. Yep.
Darkwood, I've noticed that, man. Shit that the fish should be biting, they're not biting. Like, it's very funky this year. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's very funky. Well, you don't fish, so you don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
No, but I observe. I'm very observant of the sky and everything like that. And like I said, I've been catching some weird shit. Like I said, the rings around the rings around the sun, like it's a prism in blue sky. Like there's no other clouds in sky, no clouds in sky, no cover or anything like that. Rainbow ring around the sun, and then a bigger one around that. Like it's reflecting like a prism. And I'm sitting there looking at the shit for like 20 minutes, And my coworkers and my managers like, yo, what are you looking at? I'm like, you don't see that? I'm like, what? No, I don't see it. And I just bring it up on my phone, and sure enough, they're like, oh my god, you're not crazy. I told you. Like, I could, when I'm wearing my glasses, man, I could see a mosquito at 1,000 yards. You know what I mean? What's up, Crow Creek? How you doing?
Nice, James. Nice.
What?
He said he's finally going to fish Sunday through Monday at a dam for walleyes, stripers, and smallies. Sweet.
Yeah,
dude. Anybody that goes fishing, has anyone seen the photo of that golden smallmouth that the dude caught out there in Michigan? Holy shit!
Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick, because I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, like picture a goldfish, but it's a smallmouth.
Oh,
it's small, the color of a goldfish.
You said a golden smallmouth?
Mm-hmm. Gold smallmouth. Well, goldish orange, but you know what I'm talking about.
Now, the picture of the dude, what did he look like?
Dude, just bring up the photo.
It's like from 4 days ago?
No. Just bring up the photo.
Here, all right. Show some patience there, Chief. Gotta share screen. Come on, get it together. All right, angler hooks, boom.
Like the shit is crazy looking. Like I had to do a double take on it, then like it's like an orangish gold color, but it still looks like a smallmouth. Yeah.
That right there?
Dude, I don't care how big the fish is, man. You catch something like that, you get a replica made. That shit is crazy. That's probably about a 2-pounder. No, wait, hold on. It's a little smaller than that. A little less than 2. I bet you probably gave him a fight, though.
So, this was taken on the 25th of this month.
I know that. I seen him.
That does look like
one guy he caught.
That does look like a giant ass goldfish.
It does, right?
Yeah, that does look like a giant goldfish.
Dude, can you? Well, you don't fish. You wouldn't understand it. You like into a 5-pounder or one of them? Oh, buddy. Better set your drag right, because you're going for a ride, my friend. No, you think I'm bullshitting. A 2.5-pound smallmouth fights like a 5-pound largemouth.
No, it's pretty interesting. I didn't even know that was a type of bass.
What? That one? I've never seen one like that. I was shocked when I seen the photo. I was like, holy shit. That's cool as hell.
Are they like where would they be caught at? This one says it was caught in
it was caught in a river. I don't know. This is the first time I've seen one.
He was in Michigan when he caught that. That's what the article says.
Well, yeah, smallmouth is a northern fish. You're not gonna go down to Florida and catch smallmouth.
I wonder if he.
Smallmouth bass, they kind of like colder water. Like when the water starts to heat up and into the 70s and shit, they go down deeper.
Yeah, are they rare? I don't know.
Yeah, very rare.
Somebody dumped some koi in the bread with a.
Oh yeah, any river fish fights harder than a lake fish. That's because they're constantly fighting the current. A river smallie is gonna fight you totally different than a lake smallie. Absolutely. See, Troop, you learn something new every day.
Whatever. I'm not going fishing. In fact, I gotta finish filling out my pew pew paperwork.
Should have had that done. Well, now.
Well, they're gonna be putting I heard they're putting a freeze on pistol permits in New York.
Yeah, for like 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
And once they take the freeze off, if you want your pistol permit, you have to turn over. Well,
turn over your social, like
all your social media stuff for review, whether it be Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram.
What's up, Cole?
All that shit. You got to turn it over. Not turn over, but
all they're gonna
gotta
see,
get put in for review.
All they're gonna see is I post a lot of shit about like Bigfoot and cryptids and video games and stuff. They ain't gonna find anything incriminating. Like, oh, this guy's boring as shit. He's weird, but he's weird, but he's boring as shit.
Wait, he's posting too much Bigfoot shit. He's not getting it. Listen, see me, they wouldn't let me get the shit because I post some. Anybody who's my friend on Facebook sees the shit I post.
You post the same shit I do.
Nah.
Yeah, you do.
Nah, I post some political shit too.
Oh no, see, I'm stay away from political bullshit.
I only do that. Listen, I only do that shit to rile to get people's feathers in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to stir the pot
to mess with cupcakes.
Yeah.
Eddie. Not supposed to be 9 months, some shit like that. So I'm putting mine in really, really soon. Like,
yeah, I think that happens September. That starts on September 1st, I believe. September 1st.
Yep. And I already know what I'm getting.
Fucking Dill's about to get a desert.
I would get one, but I don't really see the point in carrying that big ass thing.
His girlfriend's brother-in-law could get him a good deal on it from out in Ohio. A Desert Eagle 50. What was that? What did he say it was? He said like 1,100 or something like that. And it's the triangle barrel 50. It's the big boy.
Okay.
And he was giving me shit because when he first got a pistol permit, I was like, "Yo, why don't you get a desert?" He's like, "What the hell I need a desert for? Who needs a Desert Eagle?" I'm like, "Why not? You have a pistol permit, you can get a desert. You need to have a bullet in that bitch. All you gotta do is pull that shit out and point it at somebody and they're gonna shit their pants."
Just the sound alone from a fucking Desert Eagle 50 caliber is ridiculous.
Dude, did you see the one dude down there from Louisiana? He had like a gold and nickel plated, fully automatic desert.
What? A fully what? No.
You heard me right.
The fuck? No.
Right. He had a fully automatic. Hold on, I'm gonna find that shit right now. I forgot the guy's name.
No.
Dude, fully automatic desert, dude.
What? No, that can't be a thing.
Full auto Desert Eagle, Black Rambo. That's his name.
See, what I plan on with the pistol permit thing, what I plan on doing once I get my permit in New York, I'm gonna go to PA and get the PA one because the PA one is accepted pretty much in every state. Whereas the New York
but
one,
you gotta have an address there. Maybe you can get away with if you got a PO box.
No, you don't. Because the lady Georgie that I work with, the one that came on the show like in the earlier interviews, she did the same thing. She went and got the the PA one right after she got her New York one, and she fucking able to carry everywhere. Like she moved out to Arizona now. Matter of fact, I gotta hit her up to see if she's been seeing any weird shit. She might be out there by Red, honestly.
Yeah, that's his name, Bear. Black Rambo, dude. I'm telling you,
Black Rambo.
True. Yeah, true. Look him up on YouTube. Don't bring up the video because it'll probably get you hit. But
Black
look it up
Rambo.
real quick and watch this shit, dude. He has a fucking fully automatic Desert Eagle. I mean, like this shit lets go every round in like 2 seconds.
Black Rambo.
There is absolutely no reason for it, but why not? This is America.
What?
I'm gonna look into getting my pistol permit.
Black Rambo.
I'd rather have a shotgun. Like the words of Bill Burr, it's got a good spread. It's got a good spread. What do you say? 2 shots, you take care of 360 degrees. When you take a shot here, you ain't got no problem over here anymore.
Dude, he has a fucking operator's grip on the front of this thing.
Watch that shit go off.
What the fuck?
Absolutely no reason for it. But that shit is amazing. I'm pretty sure he's from like down in like Louisiana or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Why? Why not?
There's no reason for anything like that. It's a fly ass gun though, I'll tell you that shit.
Yeah.
Holy
That shit
fuck.
is dope.
This gun has.
He has a tactical foregrip on that bitch.
He has like an M style foregrip on the front of this fucking Desert Eagle 50 caliber.
But do you see how much the shit was kicking? That's probably why you need that shit.
That shit kicked like a. What is the need for that? Who came up with that madness? What? I want one. You guys need to go look that shit up. I'm not getting flagged on YouTube for showing that, but you guys need to go look that shit up.
Yeah, go look up Black Rambo, fully auto Desert Eagle, and whoa, buddy, you're gonna be like, are you serious?
The man has an M4 style fucking foregrip on a Desert Eagle 50 caliber, and that shit kicks.
Look at my glasses. Oh, they're on my head.
Oh, that reminds me. I got a pair of glasses over here for you that might work. Apparently they're like the same prescription as yours. So next time I see you, I'll give them to you. But what the fuck would yeah. You want to see some wild?
Absolutely
go look at that.
no reason for it. Absolutely no reason for it. But why not?
I'd give it a go. I'd shoot it. I would. Yeah. That looked fun.
Oh, don't be like the one. Don't be like that one skinny girl on that one video where she fucking she had the Desert Eagle. This was a long time ago. She was shooting the desert and she busted off once. The dude was like, yo, put your tongue back in your mouth. And she didn't. She shot one shot and the gun kicked back so much it cracked her in her right in her forehead, like right where the bridge of your nose is.
I had that app. Well, not that, but I had something similar.
Oh, yeah, you had that
happen with a 30-06. We went and shooting with one of our friends. He had a 30-aught, and he had it in one of those fucking like I guess a rifle stand where you could sit it in there.
Yeah, he was basically trying to sight it, and that's what he was doing.
Yeah, sit it in there, clamp it down, and whatever, and you get a straight shot. So I had it in there, and cranked around and I lined it up, and that shit. I must have been too close to it because I did wear glass. Did I? No, I didn't wear glasses at the time. So I was really close on the scope.
When we were young and stupid.
I was really close up on the scope, and I let that shit off, and that shit said, "Bah!" That shit cracked me like right here, and like right here was swollen for like a week. So yeah, I didn't shoot that gun the rest of the fucking day. I just fucked around. I just messed around with the shotgun.
Oh yeah, he had that Elmer Fudd Mossberg.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that hurt that day.
Dude, I remember when was it? Me and Burger, we went down to the gun show, and that's where he bought the 9mm high point. So right after we leave the gun show, we go down to that shooting range where we were at with Poe. We get out the car. I mean, like it's probably like a quarter-mile walk. And we smell gunpowder. Like, dude, somebody's down there shooting some big shit. I don't know what they're shooting, but they're shooting some big shit. So we end up walking down the road, going down the dirt path, and we see this dude sitting there. He had an M240 mounted, being belt fed, busting that shit off. The only reason he stopped shooting is because it jammed up like 15 minutes before we got there. He's like, yeah, man, I got this shit. This is for my protection up in my attic.
So he's got it pointing out of a window in his attic?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the people that live in our town, man. People that live in our county. Is that I don't even think you can shoot down there anymore. I think they shut that shit down.
I haven't been down that far down that road in a while. Maybe I know that. When you get to the area when you start seeing bullet holes in the sign.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember
they fucking propane tanks and all that shit out there and shoot that shit. I think the reason why they shut that down is because, like, right over the hill, that backstop right there, there's like houses like a quarter mile away. Like that's just not woods. There's houses back there. So I'm pretty sure that's why they shut that shit down.
You remember that cave opening we saw over there?
Yeah, then we went back a couple of weeks later and it had a rock in front of it.
Yeah. Really sketchy about that one. I remember that shit. Because we were walking past it and I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? And you guys were like, what? And it's a big ass opening in side of a rock cliff almost. And
yeah, it was probably like 20, 30 feet up, something like that. We went back a few weeks later. Because the first time we went out there, it was with Shiner, right? And no, with Burger. And then we went out there with Shiner and his friend that drove that Honda pickup truck. That was his cousin.
Yeah. So when we went out there with Burger, that's when we noticed that cave entrance, that opening. And then we went out there with Shiner and his cousin. That's when we saw that shit was sealed up.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's probably still sealed up.
There's an old school. I gotta look it up, but there's an old school story that, like, right down on St. John Street, like when it turns into right before it turns into Cold Spring Road, there's like that factory right there on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Well, that used to be part of a train station or whatever, and supposedly a long time ago, there's this place in this area called Elephant Rock, where a train carrying zoo animals got loose. Like it derailed and got loose, and they ended up killing the elephant on this rock. But supposedly they had like some panthers or some shit in the train also that they never caught. This is back in the 80s? 70s, 80s, something like that.
No, there was no train station around here.
Dude, there's train tracks around here. Yes, there is. Because
Where the fuck is there train tracks?
I'll get the information for you. They go right through here.
Right to where?
Somewhere in through Monticello.
You go have to show me because I've never seen trail.
Dude.
There's train tracks in. Wait a minute. Isn't the train tracks off the trail in Hurleyville?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. But where the hell are they in Monticello? Where the hell are they where we live?
Dude, think about it. They go where this building is. It goes to that old airport back there at the end of Park Ave. I'll get information for you. I'll find the shit. 'Cause I know some old timers that come in and talk about that shit.
I've never heard of train tracks.
Next time I see Dylan's dad, I'll ask him about it. He's like, he's 70 something. He's lived around here most of his life.
Oh, yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they had this shit called Elephant Rock.
Get off the screen.
Sounds like a conspiracy to me, but you never know with the history of this damn area.
A lot of weird shit around here. I was thinking about. I'm not gonna do it though. Meaning like go look for the shit. But I was thinking about re-downloading that Rando Nautica shit.
Fuck that noise.
I didn't say I was gonna go looking for stuff. I'm not, because one time
you already have it on your phone. They already have your information. All you got to do is download that, and that should have come right back up.
Yeah, well, the one time I didn't go looking for it, but the one I did plug the shit in. I was like, okay, so I want to see Bigfoot, right? So I did the whole like intent and blah 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 shit like that. You know where it put me? That lake over there, that pond wooded area over there by Apollo.
What, Beaver Lake?
Isn't that where, yeah, in that wooded area over that way? Isn't that near where Selena had the fucking tree break?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
See? No thank you. Because when that came up and it placed a dot in that area, and I zoomed out, I was like, holy shit, that's where she had that tree get ripped out. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to look. I'm interested, but I'm not that damn interested.
I've been walking through those woods before.
Is that the area where you walked over that mound or stepped on that mound or whatever it was?
Yep. And then I heard something walking on two legs behind me. Yeah, rough. Shit, those are some. I wouldn't say they're thick woods, but they're. If something was hiding from you, if something was watching you and like standing behind something, you wouldn't see it. Like, it's not sparse vegetation, like semi-thick type woods. As in order to get to the lake, you basically have to walk through a damn swamp, which I've lost my muck boots many a times. You step in that shit goes and suck your boot right off your foot. And once you get through that shit, it's basically like a uphill walk for about a quarter of a mile, and depending on which way you take.
That's why you're supposed to wear waders, dude. Those fucking pants things.
Nah, man. Not when you're carrying fucking 5 fishing poles and a bag on your back.
Well, you're the one that wants to walk around with all that equipment.
Plus a machete. Which I missed my damn knife. I missed that knife. That white and camo one.
Yeah,
that was a badass knife. I almost lost my finger because of that shit.
I don't know what happened to mine. I used to have a military issue. Bought it at a yard sale. I think it was from fucking Vietnam, honestly. She was old. So, boom.
Alright. I see chat is jumping off about fishing. Now, if you want a good lure, get yourself a Gary Yamamoto Senko, black and blue, with chartreuse tip. When I tell you it gets bit, it gets bit. I'll leave it at that.
I guess that's good advice, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a fisherman.
It's bit, man. Because it's not like a regular chartreuse. I mean, like, this shit is like the chartreuse on this specific worm. If you put that shit under a black light, it looks like you know the colors you get on like chartreuse shit in like a nightclub when they put the black lights on. That's how bright it is. So when you throw that shit into like heavy cover and the sun hits it and it's just going down, they're gonna go just like this. And they're gonna bite it. Pop that bitch. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. You will get bit. Oh, that's badass.
What?
So it said best 28 largemouth from 32 casts. Wasn't counting, but based on the new pack of lizards and a few in the old pack. It was Deep Lake with that weed line. Yep.
Kind of sounds like Tequila Sunrise.
Yep. My best was what was it? 15 bass in 30 minutes, right from the bank. Wasn't nothing big. I think the biggest was like 3.5, but that was before the government lockdown, where everybody was they weren't checking anybody. They weren't stopping anybody. People were illegally keeping shit that they weren't supposed to be keeping. Like, the shit was crazy. And it was, I'm sorry to say, but I know exactly who it was. It was the damn Russians that come up here. They keep everything, dude. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, you talking about the summer visitors?
Yeah. They came up here to their summer houses and they were keeping everything.
Like, all right, so our area where Bass and I live, for the most part, it's not thick. Well, it's populated, but not super populated. But in the summertime, the population in this area triples because we have, like, say, people that come up from like Florida and other states like that. Then we also have the
quote unquote summer visitors.
Like, I don't have a problem with any of them. I don't want to be, what's the right? I don't want to be derogatory. I'm not trying to be mean or we have an influx of like the Hasidic population comes up from like the city and everything like that during the summertime, and the population just triples up here.
And you can tell when they're here because you see fucking garbage bags on the side of the road.
But yeah, like the summertime around here is just absolutely ridiculous.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you hop on 42 and you go from Monticello to Woodburn on a regular day, it take you maybe 20 minutes. That's because of the speed limits and stoplights and shit like that. You take that shit on a Friday during the summer, wow, 20 minutes turns into about 2 hours. Easy.
Yeah, easily.
And that's only driving what?
I mean, maybe 10
12,
miles.
13 miles. Yeah, 12, 13 miles, maybe at most. That's why I tell people, if you're gonna go into Woodburn, what you want to do, it might take you a little long. It's gonna take you a little longer, but it's gonna, in the long run, it's gonna save you time. You fucking go right through. You either go through Loch Sheldrick, or you go through Rock Hill, or you go through Liberty and take 52.
Yep. So yeah, it gets
Do
crazy
not
up
stay on,
here in the
do
summer.
not
Gets
stay on 42.
gets crazy up here in the summertime. Then you throw in like because we have Bethel Woods up here, which is it's like a concert venue,
Yeah, it's the
and
original site of the first Woodstock.
yeah, and like they have their summer concerts and everything like that, and it that on concert nights, 17B, which is like our one of our major strips, that is just that's absolutely wrecked too. So like, yeah, I don't like driving around here in the summertime at all. And I was thinking about buying a motorcycle, but the only time you can drive, the only time you'd be able to ride a motorcycle around here is after dark on Fridays, which then you got to worry about all the locals that are out acting stupid, or Saturday during the day, which I work Saturday during the days. So it's, you know what I mean? It's
Hey, dude, yo, I'm pretty sure I had to back off from because I was driving behind somebody. They were in like a Benz SUV and shit. Dude, man, this man was swerving so bad, I got a little nervous. I had to back. Like I was probably like maybe 20 yards behind him. I had to slow down and back off because I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He got me nervous. I mean, tell me this idiot was out there day drinking in the sun and he's trying to drive home.
Oh, and then they're heading down towards like I guess that's 42 going towards
Which
in
way?
Monticello
42?
going towards like
the
McDonald's and
Paris?
shit. No, going towards like McDonald's and shit.
Okay.
That's 42, right?
Yeah.
They're putting roundabouts there.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that they cut down all those trees on those hills and shit like that. That's gonna be annoying as shit.
It's gonna be a nightmare, dude, because some of these people can't drive now.
No.
And you throw in like 2 or 3 roundabouts, dude. It's gonna. Matter of fact, last night, what the hell, yeah, before the show, I went and got me a cup of coffee, right? So I'm on my way back to the house, and I took the back roads to my house, which is like down Park Ave and Garden and all Floral and all that shit. I go to turn down one of them side streets. I go to turn down onto Park, and you could see cop lights flash. I'm like, oh, what the hell's going on over here? And there's 2 cop cars there. There's like 3 cars off on the side. A car sitting in the middle of the road. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Apparently, like, summer visitor had they T-boned each other and fucked both of their cars up. So yeah, people suck driving around here. Plus, I'm sure one of them was wearing a mask.
Like last month, I told you I was driving. I got out of work early. I've been driving down 17B. All of a sudden, I see like a whole bunch of flashing lights shit. And this was right at the that horrible 4-way right there where you go down 17B, like you're coming off Maplewood Road.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was a 2-car accident with a boat. It's hard to explain. I guess the guy with the boat, he was driving his truck down, and these 2 cars, they collided in a head-on collision so hard that it hit his boat and knocked his boat off the trailer and knocked that bitch in the ditch. I was like, yo.
Innocent bystander.
Like 2 cars in a boat. It was a nice boat, too. I felt bad. I mean, like, the trailer was here to... Like, true, if you're coming from your job or whatever, you got that 4-way right there. Well, there's 2 stop signs in a straight shot.
Yep.
The boat was in the ditch on the right-hand side by that red barn
this
right
is
there.
this is over there by Stiletto, right?
Yeah, by the strip club. Actually, yeah, it's right there. Like, literally right there. Like, dude's boat was in the ditch. Like, his boat was in the ditch by that red barn right there. Oh, we got a spammer. Somebody hit that bitch. Dude, I wonder if they get paid for doing that.
For spamming?
Yeah. That's like telemarketers, man. I'm telling you, those fuckers make 10 cents a call.
We bleed blue over here.
Crow Creek needs a wrench. He's not a Smurf.
I got you. I didn't realize Marquetta didn't have one. I gave her one a little while ago.
I gotta turn my fan on a little bit. It's the hottest balls in my room right now.
It's like an icebox of mine, man. Afraid to go upstairs.
I plan on fishing Sunday. Got to work Monday, Tuesday. We're closing early Wednesday. Then I am off for 3 weeks until I start my new gig.
Yeah. Which good shit. You said now you were telling me earlier somebody else came in today?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I like that.
Yeah, I heard you guys will close it up. You looking for work? I'm like, depends on what you're talking, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, I'm kind of done with the cooking shit, bro. And I'm telling you
most of the time at the meat market,
now that quote the customer's always right is horseshit.
Oh, I know that. I remember I worked at I worked at that trading post shit for like a summer. You know how much business I cost them? Because people, I don't know a fucking thing about plumbing. People come in and ask me questions about like plumbing stuff. Like, yeah, you might want to go check Home Depot for that.
Yeah, you took them out of business.
It wasn't. I didn't do it by myself. They lasted for a few more years after that. I'm just saying. I just didn't.
Have a good night, Sean.
Yep. See you later, Sean. But fucking don't ask me about plumbing stuff. I don't know anything about plumbing.
Yeah, that's the problem with all these big ass corporations, man. They come in and they shut down the mom and pop shops.
See, but the one in
these big ass box stores,
the one in Liberty's still open, and then the one in Rock Hill is still open.
Well, the one in Monticello wasn't selling groceries.
Neither is the one in Liberty.
I don't know. I've never been to that one, but I know the trading post in Rock Hill, they sell groceries. You go there and buy you a steak. Freaking deal was messing with me. He was like, "Man, you getting a job there? Like, how much steak you gonna be eating?" I'm like, "Not that much, bro."
Yeah, I mean, most of the time those dudes are just sitting in there chilling, watching TV anyway.
Exactly. They're gonna be paying me $8 a week.
It's, yeah, good gig.
Like, I would go work for the dude Randy, but he's not offering. Like, he's offering good money, but he's not offering me the days I want. And I know if I get back into a restaurant, it's gonna be the same grind. And I'm getting tired of that shit. Getting to work at 10 o'clock, not getting home till 10. Nah, I'm done with that shit.
Yeah, you're.
Well, that's your decision.
I was about to say your plates are falling on deaf ears over here, buddy.
That's your decision.
All right, Charlie, have a good one, man.
All right, so you wanted to talk movies.
You're an hour into the show now.
It happens.
So, I was gonna talk about some werewolf movies, honestly. And the take on in this one werewolf movie. Okay, all right, Charlie. I'll wait. I'll look for their email, buddy. But I think I've talked about this movie before. It's called Howl, and the take on the werewolves in that movie, I think, is what a true werewolf would look like. More, it's human with more wolf characteristics. I'm gonna try to bring up a picture over here. Bringing up a picture of it shouldn't get me flagged.
One of the best werewolf movies is Dog Soldiers, hands down.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I'm still waiting on part 2.
They need to do that. And everybody, if you've never seen Dog Soldiers, you need to watch that movie.
Okay, so we're gonna go to share screen. Boop, boop, boopity, boop, boop, boop. All right, so I was pretty impressed with their take on werewolves in this movie, like more human-ish with wolf characteristics. Like, see right here. I think that's what a werewolf would look like. Not completely full on wolfed out, you know what I mean?
That looks like Rawhead Rex, bro.
It's not Rawhead Rex, but like, you see what I mean here?
Like
Rex, it's still got the wolf. It's wolfish, but it's still mainly human. And I think that's like the perfect take on a werewolf, honestly.
James, I'm pretty sure you can find Dog Soldiers right on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
You might have to watch, like, go through the commercials and bullshit like that, but I'm pretty sure you can find Dog Soldiers right on YouTube. Absolutely, Ralph.
What Ralph said?
Do you want to give my info on how werewolves look?
Sure. But I think that's, in movie wise, I think that's pretty goddamn good. So how
Crow Creek says the XP he dealt with had no human look or qualities.
See, that's what I'm saying. There are plain, well, I wouldn't say fucking plain, but there are actual cryptids that look like that. But like, say if werewolves are real, people that are able to change into wolf-like creatures, I think that's what a werewolf would look like. And I think an X-Beast is a completely different thing than a werewolf.
Oh yeah, they're at all times.
Yeah, like X-Beast is an X-Beast at all times, whereas a werewolf is, say, the cursed or whatever, whatever, but it can change into a wolf-ish type creature, but still keep its human characteristics.
Dude, do you remember that one episode? It was on Travel Channel, one of those shows. I think it was like American Monsters or some shit like that, where they talked about the dude who was basically working in a garage or whatever, and they went up to his house and they found a fucking, like, a steel, like, room in his steel room in his place with fucking chains and shit like that.
That was an episode of Paranormal Witness.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what the title was, but yeah, there was a gentleman, he was really weird, and a guy had brought his vehicle into like a garage, and there had been some weird shit going on around his property, and a gentleman came walking from the back, and he looked a little weird at him. So he ends up following this guy back to his cabin and shit. And the investigate, like, a few weeks goes by, the guy ends up dying or whatever. The investigators and I believe the police go into the cabin, and they find in the back room, they find a steel, it's like a concrete or steel room.
Steel, it's a room with steel walls.
With fucking chains and shackles in it, and there's like huge scratch marks and everything like that in the in the walls and shit. So the theory was that this guy was a werewolf. I haven't seen that episode in so long. But yeah, I forgot what the other one was. What was in front of that episode, because there was two stories in that episode.
It wasn't the one where the dude had like, he was basically at his house or whatever, and he kept hearing shit outside, and he invited his friend to go investigate with him, and they actually had an encounter out in the woods.
It might have been.
Yeah, another bot. So Ralph said werewolves are wolf-like creatures that turn to look like humans as a disguise. But humans can turn into werewolves and their souls change that match their true werewolf form.
Thank you, Destiny. Appreciate that. But yeah, I think. Plus, if you guys haven't seen this damn movie, go check it out. I think it's awesome.
Is that the one where they get stuck on a train?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, Crow Creek! I know what you're talking about, man. I wanted to see that movie. I haven't seen it yet.
Wolf of Snow Hollow. Wolf of Snow Hollow. Let me wait a second. I think I know what you're talking about.
It came out maybe a year ago.
I think I might have seen this. Yeah, I seen that movie. Yeah, it's I'm not gonna ruin it for you. You're gonna have to watch Amazon? It yourselves. I forgot where the hell I watched it. I think I might have watched it on like Hulu or some shit. But yeah, I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys. You're gonna have to watch that yourself. The one I did come across though, that I recently saw a trailer for. I guess it's been out for a while. Is
it that Dogman movie?
Dogman movie.
They actually have
this shit. No, this movie called Where. This movie called Where.
This movie talking about that.
This movie looks. I have it. It came out in 2013. I feel like I remember hearing about it, but never actually sitting down and watching it. And I'm gonna have to go do that now because it looks crazy. What?
Destiny said, "Gotta love playing Wampa Bot."
Yeah. Wolf of Snow Hollow. It was an interesting movie. Yep. See, I believe werewolves and XBs are completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And quite frankly, I wouldn't want to see either one of them.
So then that brings up the question: is a loop guru. Loop
A
guru,
loop.
guru. Is it a werewolf or is it an actual being? Because there's different stories behind it. Do you remember that one History Channel show that came on? This was a few years ago, where they were looking for a guy. He supposedly turned into a Rougarou and he was going around killing people. It was like a mockumentary type deal.
It was on History Channel, right?
Yeah.
It was called Cryptid.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. Yeah, it was. I've actually watched that recently on YouTube. It was pretty good. It was fake.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's like that bullshit mermaid documentary that everybody was up in arms about. That came out like 5 or 6 years ago. Like I'm talking to my coworkers, it was like, "Man, did you see that documentary?" I'm like, "You do know that was a mockumentary?" It was like, "What's a mockumentary?" I'm like, "You serious?"
See, that's the thing. Me, when I watch shit like that, when I watch these videos or these documentaries or stuff like that, I pay attention to who's in these things.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times you'll find that there's actors in these shits. Like, oh,
And
I've
you've
seen you
them in
before.
like B movies or some dumb
Yeah.
shit.
Like I've
sci-fi
seen you
movies.
before. So you'll see it's not legit. Like in that damn mermaid one. That main guy, he was in some like other mockumentary type shit too.
Mm-hmm.
And so that immediately set up a red flag for me. And you remember that whole like remember back in like the earliest 2000s when we came across that whole Brandon Corey story shit?
Oh, why does that name sound so familiar? You got to refresh my memory on that.
The disappearance.
Is that the guy that went to?
The disappearance of Brandon Corey when he's supposedly about the reptilian shapeshifters.
Oh, he went to the hotel. Okay,
and shit like that. Yeah, I knew that was bullshit because there was two actors in there from like B movies that I've seen before. One of the guys was on X-Files. So, yeah,
yep.
So when you watch these, when you watch some of these documentaries, some of these series and shit like that, you gotta really pay attention to who's in it, because a lot of times you'll find actors in it like it's bullshit. So,
oh yeah, I called horse shit on that mermaid mockumentary. As soon as I seen this shit.
It was great entertainment.
Like, oh yeah, it was like, oh no, did you see the shit when they shot the spear and the fish in front of the camera? I'm like, dude, you do know that was horse shit. Don't get me wrong, there's a very real possibility that these things do exist because we know more about outer space than we do our own oceans.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's done on purpose.
Shit, we know more about outer space than what's underneath our feet.
Mm-hmm.
All the cave systems and caverns and all the weird shit that could be lurking around down in there.
You ever see the movie The Descent?
Mm-hmm. Or The Cave with Cole Hauser.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good movie. A parasite. They get bit by a parasite or whatever's down there has a parasite in it, and once it gets into your bloodstream, it starts mutating you and shit. That was really good. If you haven't seen it, go check out The Cave with Cole Hauser. Which Cole Hauser is a great actor.
Like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I remember that one day we were down in New York City and freaking Cole Hauser. He walked right by us. Dude, don't get it twisted. He's not a little dude.
No, he's not.
He's not a little dude, not at all.
He's like, yo, is that Cole Hauser?
6'3".
He's like, yo, is that cool? That's when he still had red hair at that point, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Walking down Manhattan, he walked right by us. He is not a little dude at all.
No, he's big. He's a stocky boy. Especially now that he's gotten even bigger now that he's on that fucking show Yellowstone, I guess it is.
I haven't watched a single episode of this.
No, I haven't watched it either. I've just been seeing pictures of him.
Oh, another bot. Bang.
Well, it's Friday night. The bots are out.
Araceli, do we believe that Atlantis was real? Absolutely. I believe that Atlantis was a massive continent. Now,
So you had
where it was located, that's up for debate.
well, you had, I think it was Mu. Was it Mu? There was supposed, it was like Atlantis. There was 3 major continents.
Oh, Lumiere.
Lemuria, Atlantis, and there was one more. And Atlantis was supposed to be in the Atlantic Ocean somewhere, but there's a lot of conjecture about it, because some of the conjecture says it was down in the South American area, like down south. Some people say it was up north. So, but yeah, and Atlantis was a peninsula,
and some people believe that where Atlantis is now the Bermuda Triangle. That's why so much weird shit happens on there. But if that's the case, how do you explain the Devil's Triangle? That's in the Pacific. No, it's not the Devil's Triangle. It's the Dragon's Triangle. I'm sorry about
that. Atlantis is off the coast of Wakanda.
Wait, what happened?
Atlantis in the Bahamas. But yeah. See, Atlantis is, yeah. Make sure I think there's something to do with. I think it's down near the in the southern oceans, because that would kind of explain the Bermuda Triangle. Maybe there's some kind of like Atlantis sunk, apparently, like they say, and there might be some kind of power core or something still running down there, which causes these fucking time rips or time anomalies like that. You know what? Maybe whoever was on Atlantis decided to build themselves a large particle accelerator, and whatever they did messed their shit up. It sunk whatever they were doing, and that thing's still active down there, opening portals. And every so often, with it being active, one of these portals opens and it sucks in a plane, sucks in a boat, something like that, and it's never seen again. It's only a theory.
Well, me personally, I believe that the history that they tell us is bullshit. Why do you think we're finding?
I'm not gonna tell us anything about Atlantis.
Actually, recently they're finding artifacts millions of years old that look man-made. That makes you think about basically when these populations, they reach a certain height of intelligence and science or whatever, they do some dumb shit.
Not to piss anybody off, but that kind of puts the kibosh on that whole Earth being like, what, 4,000 or 5,000 years old, right?
Those people are worse than flat earthers.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
All right. Now, if I had a rifle with enough kinetic energy to send a bullet as far as I want it, I should be able to, from where I'm at, hit somebody in China. I don't mean to say it like that, like just pointing out China.
Meaning like flat Earth, or meaning like
yes.
flat Earth theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's...
And why hasn't anybody ever sailed off the planet?
See,
off the planet.
You weren't able to make it to Hawaii with me that for Josh's wedding. So I
had to work.
One evening, it's me, Dan, Dave, and I forgot who else was with us. We're sitting on like these rocks, this like rock outcropping that like flows out into the ocean, maybe like 50, 60 feet, right? So we're sitting there, and Dan starts talking about, oh, like the flat earth, blah, 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 shit like that. And me and Dave start looking at each other, and the conversation just blew up because what Dan said made no sense. He said it's flat, blah blah blah. You can't see. It's not supposed to. Meanwhile, me and Dave are looking at this. You could see on the horizon the curvature of the damn Earth. It's just mind-boggling what some of this shit with some of these people. And then Dan, I've known Dan for
30 years.
Shit, since we were like 4.
Yeah, 30 plus.
And it's just I can't approach the subject with him because he's talking to me about the flat Earth, and I'm sitting here looking. I'm 60 feet into the ocean, looking at the curvature of the Earth of the ocean on Earth, and it's just not sinking in. So that's why I avoid that whole flat Earth shit. Like ruined perfect good night, man. We had tacos and shit. Went out there, fucking sitting on the rocks, chilling.
That's funny.
Starts talking about the goddamn. Oh, you know the Earth is flat, right? Like, what? That's what.
See, now when I drove down with him to North Carolina, he did make a good point though. It was interesting. And I had no choice but to listen to it, but it was still a good point. He was talking about the mountain ridges being, some of these mountains being the giants that died in the Old Testament, like in the Great Flood. I was like, kind of makes sense.
I mean, some of the when you look at some of these mountains, it does look really questionable.
Mm-hmm. That kind of makes sense.
Like there's some of them that look like giant animals. Like, have you ever seen that one that looks like a giant ass snake?
Yes, dude. Did you ever see the video where somebody's like, they're like looking down a hole and like maybe a well? I don't know what the hell it is. And there's like a hole in a rock, like probably like a 4.5, between 3 and 4 feet hole in a rock, and it looks like a giant snake moving through that hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like some of those.
Yeah, and then you got the
fossilized
photos that you're talking about. Of the supposed. I'm pretty sure that was the shit they called the Titan boa. Like, that shit was huge. What are you looking for? I'll probably help you.
What? Titan boa.
Oh, Titan boa? Yeah, right there. Third row down, where it says Titan boa, the third picture in from the left.
This?
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. So that thing could potentially swallow at least 5 humans.
Dude, did you ever see that
Maybe
one
4.
photo that was supposedly taken from a plane of one of the rivers down in the Amazon where it was a giant fucking anaconda swimming through that shit?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Type in giant anaconda in the Amazon River.
Hold on.
Like, that shit was huge. That was supposedly taken from a plane. Yo, give me like 10, 15 seconds real quick.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Where All right, let me find a better picture of it. Right here. Like that looks like snake scales right there. Like big fossilized fucking snakes and everything like that. That's what that looks like to me. And I believe some of these things might just be fossilized creatures. Who knows? Shit. I'm looking for some giants. What is this right here? Which reminds me, have you guys, I don't know if you guys came across, there is a supposed, I think this is it right here. This is taken from Mars. Taken from the, one of those goddamn rovers. But apparently this right here, in one picture, the mouth was closed, and then it was open in the next two pictures after that. Let me see if I can find the series. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Go back. Go back. What's up, Derek? How you doing, man? I think Bass fell in the toilet.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
No problem.
See, the Titan boa.
You know, I remember watching all those movies in the early 2000s, like giant anaconda versus boa, or giant boa versus python.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Straight to sci-fi channel movies.
But
right.
You know what? Some of those movies were actually pretty damn good.
Better than some of the crap that's coming out now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. James Vol said he sat on a stake and stabbed that shit, and that shit slithered off.
Mm-hmm. Look at this skeleton, dude.
That's the skeleton of the Titan boa, right?
Yeah.
Look at that shit, man.
That is crazy.
That's funny, Crow Creek.
What?
She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. Baby got back.
And I'm not a fan of snakes to begin with, so.
Hell no.
Like this woman crazy right here. What the hell is wrong with her? It's all well and good till he tighten up around right here.
What the hell is that? Is that Titan boa?
Yeah. That's
a
a
recreation of it, right?
Jesus Christ. Dude. That's just swallowing a whole alligator. Holy shit.
I'm telling you, man, there's still some of these wild ass creatures still around. Me personally, hold on, give me a second. Let me tighten my shit up real quick. Me personally, I still believe that there's a few megalodons swimming around. Like they're in the deep, deep ocean, like in the Mariana Trench and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure.
No, I think there's something bigger than I think there's a bigger shark species out there
Dude,
than
did you
say
see that
megalodons.
fucking that great white sharks were seen off some of the beaches of New York City?
Yep.
It's crazy. Next thing you know, they're gonna be coming up the Hudson River. Which, if you're ever in New York and you go out fishing, do not eat anything out of the Hudson River. That should end bad for you.
Yes, it will.
You catch that shit and you throw it right back.
So, have you come across the videos? They're talking about how they put some trackers on some great white sharks, and the trackers went. The temperature rose on the tracker, right? Like the great white was inside something's belly, and then the tracker went deeper into the ocean. Have you came across those videos?
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And you're
not gonna find that shit on Shark Week.
Nope. And then there's a few videos that these few sharks were taken that had trackers on them, and the tracker went deeper into the water and didn't resurface for like 3 days. Resurfaced at one point and then dove back in the water for another couple days, and then didn't resurface again for another few days. The shit was really weird. But yeah, I think there's something bigger out. I think there's something bigger than megalodons in our eating shit in the thing. Like that video you said that video you came across where that thing was churning in the water. You saw that?
Which video? You gotta explain more.
The shit that looked like it was a giant sea monster churning in the water.
Did I send it to you? Or did you send it to
With
me?
the people off the. I think
What,
it was
on the
the
boat
people
looking
that.
back?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of leaning towards CGI with that one. I'm not too sure.
All right, let me
Because don't get me wrong, the ocean is a vast place. Vast place. Very deep. There's no telling what the hell is out there. That, I'm not sure. That shit look like some H.P. Lovecraft, Kraken type, Cthulhu, however the hell you pronounce that name, type shit.
Cthulhu.
Whatever.
Cthulhu. The old one. Cthulhu. Oh, I'm scrolling through the
Crow Creek Moon Sharks, they got nunchucks, I'm quitting.
Boom, I got it.
Speaking of nunchucks, did anybody ever see the video of the bear playing with something that looks like nunchucks and he's whipping them around like he's Michelangelo? That shit was great.
Yeah, I found it. I went back in the. I found it. Stop sharing that. Go back over to StreamYard.
The best video is when the bear is rubbing up against the wall, and all of a sudden that electrical cord comes over and smacks him in the crotch, and he does the "Oh, I'm hurt" boogie, lays down. That shit's funny as hell. He's like, oh, my balls. I think I lost one.
All right, so this is that video I was just talking about some shit like by the side of this boat.
See, I don't know, man. I don't know. Blues and G said, nice blues in the background, by the way.
Mm-hmm. But I'm being that close to that boat. Wouldn't you think that boat would be rocking and tipping and shit like that?
Yeah, with that much commotion.
I don't know. I believe there is some weird shit going on in our oceans, though. Believe that.
That's interesting, Shell.
What? What?
Hold on. The Kovachi volcano in the Solomon Islands is an underwater volcano that was dubbed the Sharkcano after a 2015 expedition discovered sharks living within it.
Oh, Ralph, if it's a carcass, man, it's a carcass of something really fucking big.
Wedge, I'm not too sure about that, but I know there was a photo taken of a giant shark-looking type thing next to a damn submarine when the submarine surfaced, and the shit was about 65 feet long. About 60, 65 feet long.
See, I don't know what to think
There
about
would be
that.
more ruckus on that boat. Like these
Yeah,
people wouldn't be hanging out the window.
I would expect
Like, that
people to
boat
be
would
like
rocking
screaming.
like it's in a giant swell.
I would expect people to be like screaming and like hollering and, oh, what the hell is that? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
That looks like some Godzilla shit they took and edited into the video.
It might be.
Exactly. It looks CGI. Oh yeah. I'm saying, man, we know more about outer space than we do our own oceans. That shit is crazy. Like I said, I think that is done on purpose. And one of the craziest things I've seen is some of these deep sea fish basically coming up and dying on beaches in California. Like, look at the anglerfish, like that hideous looking fish that has like little light bulb type shit on top of his head.
Yeah, they're called anglerfish.
Yeah, those fish was washing up on beaches in California, and those are deep sea fish.
Yeah, they are.
Another conspiracy theory is that some of the how can I put it? Deep down in some spots of the ocean, there's these geysers that give off like sulfuric fumes and shit like that, and there's these giant worms.
Yep, that feed off
that shit. And I mean giant worms, I'm talking like 10, 15, 20 feet long, if not more. It's just a conspiracy. I haven't seen any photographic proof or anything like that, but yes, Eddie Patch, hydrothermal vents. There's giant worms that freaking hang around those shits. What the hell are you playing now? That looks like a whale.
Ain't no fucking whale.
What do you think?
I got a good look at.
The largest animal to ever exist has now been caught on camera by marine scientists.
Yeah, that's not a whale, homie. What the fuck is that? Like, I can't. I wouldn't. You know how people be like, diving off like the coast, like the coast off the oil rigs and shit like that.
Oh, there's a whole lot of shit. there's a whole lot of same shit going on down there in the Gulf of Mexico right now. Like a lot of
Oh,
shit that these oil rig workers are seeing out there is absolutely crazy.
yeah, they're seeing giant snake-like creatures, and I'm trying to find. I came across this one. Where the fuck is
Yeah,
it?
picture an eel about 100 feet long.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to see if I can find this video I was looking at before of these guy. This guy was down. He was scuba diving by an oil rig, and something huge swam up underneath him. I hope I saved that
Well, I
shit.
wouldn't doubt it because when you get to those oil rigs and shit like that, when they get down there and they start drilling, they're releasing gases and debris and shit that's been down there for God knows how long. So you never know what the hell is going to be attracted to that shit.
I hope I got it because it was interesting as hell. Not seeing it so far.
Shit, did you see the video of the dude who was out doing a surfing competition and a shark attacked him and he basically beat the shark off?
Yep.
He was throwing like 2 pieces, 3 pieces, hitting him with the biscuit and the gravy.
I'm gonna search it up. All right. Boom. Oil rig.
What's going on, Titan?
What's up, Titan?
Hang on, that's a price thing. Hope he has swimming hours. Oh yeah, I forgot you was in the Navy Juice. Blue said, "Funny thing, we had guys on the Enterprise saying they hope we had swimming hours in the middle of the Pacific." I told them they were nuts. Fucking right. Tell you,
I'm gonna
man, one of
find
the
this fucking video.
out of all the stuff like we researched, like Dogman, Bigfoot, aliens, um, just the gambit. One of the craziest things is freaking water cryptids, man.
This scuba diver heard a
All right, there it is. I'm about to send it to myself, and then I'm gonna fucking send it to myself. What?
Nah, James said biscuits and gravy, and he put a laugh out loud. Yeah, man, hit him with the 2 piece, the biscuits and the gravy.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. There we go. So we're going to stop sharing that one. And we're going to go to this screen.
So you know what? I can honestly say I've never actually listened to that guy. So I have no idea what the hell he was talking about. I know there's like a whole conspiracy theory
Who?
following, like a whole conspiracy
This
following
scuba
him,
diver heard
quote unquote Victor.
The dog man dude.
No, Victor is the
dog
guy that
man.
supposedly. No, yeah, Victor is the guy that
Victor.
supposedly was on one of these kill teams.
Wasn't that person outed as Bear from what's it? From Bigfoot Outlaws?
I don't know, so I'm not gonna speak on that. But I could say I've never listened to anything that guy had to say. So I wouldn't be able
No,
to
I haven't
put my
either.
opinion on
But
that. And
check this one out.
noise near.
Jeff is a good dude, man. He does great research in the shit, man. Like he deep dives.
Look at the size of that creature. What would you
Is that
do
a
in
fucking
this situation?
plesiosaurus?
This scuba diver heard a strange noise near an old oil rig.
Oh, he's hiding behind a rock.
Now, oil rig.
Look at the size of that creature. What would you do? Look at the size of that creature.
That fucking thing. Like I never understood how people go deep sea diving like that. Dude, you don't know what the hell's down there. For all you know, there could be the Kraken could still be hanging out down there. You know what I mean?
The reason why I never decided to do that shit was the book that Mom had. It was called The Devil's Triangle, where at one account where this dude, he was out in the Bermuda Triangle, out in that area, and he was out there basically deep sea diving or whatever, and he seen this something come up from the bottom towards him. He said it looked like a jellyfish that was about 100 foot wide.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, these deep sea water. No, thank you.
Don't get me wrong. I'll get on a boat. I'll go out deep sea fishing. I'm a little upset that our trip was canceled last week, but that was.
So, are they going to reschedule that or what?
I haven't heard anything yet, but this is the second time they got, dude. 3 strikes, you're out, bro.
So, like, how many times? Oh, they've canceled it.
Reason to cancel it.
They canceled it twice already.
Yeah, the first time was due to bad weather. The second time was because of our cousin.
Yeah.
So. Oh, guys, if you're still listening, we still need prayers for my sister-in-law's father. He's doing a little better, but he's still not out of the woods. And my aunt has been recently diagnosed with lung cancer. So if you guys can send them out, please.
One of the demons had his answer to Solomon when he was deep water overall. Yep, Typhon, I'm the same way, homie. If I can't see or touch the bottom, I don't do it.
Well, that's because you had a bad experience on late.
Yeah, but it's I don't do deep water. Like when we went to Hawaii, they were lucky. What?
100 feet.
What? Something 100 feet deep?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Well, then you wouldn't get on White Lake or Toronto.
No, the one damn time we got out on White Lake in that boat with
it was John and Megan.
Yeah, I wanted off immediately.
Well, that's because there was too many people on the damn boat.
No, I'm not. No, hell no.
I got my buddy asked me to
You didn't ask me.
put
So
a
you wouldn't
worm
do
on
it?
his hook.
No,
All right.
so you
Rule number one of fishing. Hold on. Rule number one of fishing. You never ask another man to bait your hook. You don't do that shit.
Yeah,
Don't do that shit.
yeah, that's a no.
Like, and this is a good friend too, and he asked me that shit. I was like, dude, are you crazy? Dude. It was Moo that asked me that shit.
Once the bell drops, be sure. Oh yeah, I believe it, Ralph. I definitely believe that. I also wonder if he was getting played, but he wasn't the typical monster type. I don't like Bass said. I didn't listen to any of that information. Could be true, could not be true, but yeah, I'm holding off opinion on that. Because I've heard two different things. I've heard somebody legit, then I heard it's another person. So, what's up, Mr. Chaos? How you doing?
Barry Browning, what's going on?
Yeah, we still going. We've been going 2 hours already over here. Because ain't nothing fucking new. Ain't nobody doing no lives. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Everybody just chilling. So we're over here vibing out.
Dude, I can't wait to have Rob back on. We need to continue this discussion.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because we didn't even go through all the photos.
There was, like I said, he photo dumped me like 40 photos.
And who was it that was it Shell last night that caught the guy in the photo?
I believe it was Shell. Because when we were going through it, honestly, I didn't see that shit. All I saw was the
Yeah, I was looking at the eyes.
2 eyes. That's all I saw. But that was
Thank you,
a
Shell,
hell
for
of a
doing that.
catch.
That was
Yeah, that was definitely
you
a hell
guys
of
are
a
some
catch.
eagle-eyed people, man. Fucking catch a trout out of a stream from a mile away.
Yep. See, and it's crazy because it couldn't if it whatever was standing there, ghost spirit, whatever. It looked like it was no more than like 7 to 10 feet away from him.
Yeah, I know. So when I seen you posting it in chat, I'm like, what dude is she talking about? Like, what the hell? Yeah, that was. Dude, I hate to say it like this, man. I hate to say it like this, but that.
Spit it out.
It's gonna. Nah, I'm not.
Spit it out. Ain't nobody. Who cares? It's
All right.
it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
You ever see those old movies? Like let's say, you know what? You ever see the movie Life
Yes.
with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence?
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of garb that individual was wearing in that photo.
No.
If that makes sense. Like
No.
that. Yeah, it does. Like that like early
don't think so.
1900s. Early 1900s.
Nah, I don't know.
Plantation guy. Because I was listening because I had to go to work early so I could set up or whatever. And I went back and I was listening to the show and like watching it, and I looked at that photo. I'm like, that's absolutely crazy.
Hmm.
No,
Yo,
not saying that it looked old. It's just the garb, like the way it looked. Like you could see the sleeves rolled up, like between the wrist and the elbow.
yeah,
The suspenders, the black pants. You can actually make out a belt in the
yeah,
brighter one that Sean sent.
yeah. I gotta run to the laboratory. I'll be back in a minute. You
Hmm.
good? All right.
I got you. Yeah, that was a very interesting catchy cook. I seen this. I'm like, when you said who's the guy in the photo, I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? And we went back and looked at it, brightened it up. Like, holy shit, there was someone there. Now keep in mind that those photos were taken a few days ago. Now the one that intrigued me a lot was that whatever the hell that was standing behind the recycling bin. Like that was yeah, so yeah, like 40s or 70s, like black pants, suspenders, belt, rolled up sleeves, looked like he should have been wearing a 10-gallon hat. It was probably Jake from State Farm. That's funny. See now, when we get Rob back on, I'm pretty sure he said he's willing to come on Sunday. We just gotta like iron out the time. But I want to know what happened during the stream last night that made him like he was out. He said he was putting away a gas tank or whatever, and something happened, and that's when. Well, Truth had the video like rendered to like screen share, but he started spazzing out like, nope, nope, nope. I'm going back to the house. I wonder what the hell happened because I didn't get a chance to ask him that. And I was like, I'll tell you what, that man, he's got to talk to his landlord. He's absolutely got to talk to his landlord. Yeah. So I did hear something last night. It sounded like, like people put those little jingle bells on like their cats collars. That's what it sounded like. It was very well. I lost a lot of hearing, but I could hear it through my headphones. It was very faint, but I could definitely hear it. And he said that none of those cats even wear collars. Kind of big cats, but they're not big enough to be standing over that wall, that fence, looking at him. Then he also said that the house that he lives in wasn't built on that spot. It was moved to that spot. So there's no telling what that back history is. And he has Native American blood, which I believe is definitely attracting stuff. Tell you what, that was fun talking to him last night. Like, and I shit you not, like everything you were getting cold reactions. I don't know if you guys seen what I was seeing, but that one photo where you seen the guy on the right hand side, you see the two eyes over the fence. To the if you're looking at the screen, it would have been to your left. It looked like a damn dog head sticking from around the side of that fence. Yeah, Shell, dude, I'm telling you, I remember that kid. Yo, there was this. He just always struck me as strange. Always struck me as strange, and that was news to me last night. What Rob said about him, basically burning the guy's house down. That was yeah. Um, hmm. But there was something always strange about that dude. I, I remember this kid's face. Huh? That's crazy. I wonder what made him fall off the map. Hmm. You know what? I don't remember how to spell his last name, but I'm pretty sure if he's on Facebook, I'll find his ass. He might not accept my friend request, but if I can find him, I'll send him the shit, and I'll see if he'll talk and get on the show, which I'm kind of sketchy about doing. But
Who? What?
seeing if I can find fucking Brian on Facebook.
Wow. Um.
I I can't remember. I can't remember how to spell his last name. That's the problem.
I know how to spell it.
It's like Pal or some shit. Oh, Holly, you missed the show last night. All right, so my friend Rob, he was good friends with this one kid that we all know. His name was Brian, and he was basically Hungarian. His mom was into like some very very weird shit, and they used to hang out with this older gentleman. He used to like go to the store and like buy them like cigarettes and beer and shit like that. This was when we were probably like maybe 13, 14, somewhere around there. And I'm not too sure what happened between the dude Brian and this individual, but the dude Brian set the guy's house on fire.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
And
Yeah, I'll try. I'll see if I can find him.
then he ended up he served a good amount of time. Then he ended up getting out of prison. He contacted my friend Rob again, and like they were conversing back and forth for a little bit. Then he just basically just dropped off the map. Yeah, Titan, that was a stream from last night. You're gonna have to go back and watch that, man, because we were going over some photos and some video that his wife caught, and she thought it was bullshit until the shit happened to her. Something opened up his steel front door. Shit was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up how to spell his last name.
I see that, Crow. Look
What?
up what the word COVID spelled backwards means in Hebrew. Divik.
I don't. Is that the right? That's not the right term, though.
Well, Divik. It's all about the spelling, but I'm pretty sure it's the same shit. Like Divik box. How
Hey,
you
what's
doing,
up,
G-Man?
G-Man? Oh, yeah, just bored talking about mad random stuff. Um, I saw Rob was online. I just messaged him to see if he wanted to just hop on real quick. But
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would love to talk to the dude Brian. Like, I haven't talked to him since middle school. But
I don't know about that.
and I'm absolutely gonna ask Rob about what he experienced in that yellow house near the old middle school.
Which that house is still there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like people live in that house right now.
I mean, there's a whole lot of strange goings on in this area. And, and it's some very interesting stuff. If you want the real shit, you gotta try to get the old timers to talk.
Like I told you that UPS driver. Man, he's been
Which
catching shit
UPS
at his
driver is
dad's.
it? Is it the
The
guy
one,
that's seen the doggish creature up there by New Pulse, or is it somebody else?
the one that invited me to go fucking Bigfoot hunting with him in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been catching. He's got security cameras set up at his dad's property and shit, and he's been catching like apparitions and ghosts and shit in windows and shit. He's been showing when he comes into work. He shows me the shit.
Try to get him on if he's willing. That's the question. If
Yeah,
he's willing.
I don't know if he. I don't know if he'd
Well,
be
what
willing.
happened with the one lady that lives in the haunted house that wanted you to come do a live investigation?
I gotta hit her up and iron out a day for that. Because, like I said, I work weird fucking hours. You know what I mean?
Mm, nice. All right, Titan. I see what you're saying, but you know what?
It's that's
Since that time where my friend lived on that block till now, there's a whole bunch of riffraff. I don't mean to say it like that, but there's some unsavory individuals over there, and I really don't care to talk to them about the shit. If they're having experiences, hey, it is what it is.
Where's the Canadian? What? What the hell are you talking about, Barry?
Hmm?
Barry said something about a Canadian.
Maple syrup, eh?
Oh, good question. Carla asked Don when he's gonna post more things on his channel.
Oh yeah, Don, we gotta iron out that one show.
The
I am
UFO show.
absolutely down to do that, and I would love, if it's okay with you, I would love to get chaos in on that also. Dude, you know who I haven't seen in chat in a while? Our
Who?
resident alien.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Indrid, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell's Indrid been at? That's a good question. Because Typhon just started showing back up now recently. Yeah, that's a good question. Where has Indrid been? Hope they're all right.
Ingrid, if you're listening, hello, my friend.
Yeah, definitely. Hello. Pop in, say hi to everybody whenever you can come back on, join chat with all of us. See, I thought it was pronounced. I thought it was the other way, like the DY, like
DIBBU DIBBUK Dibic. Dibic.
see, I thought it was pronounced the other way, spelled the other way. But either way, it still you shouldn't be trifling with, or not you specifically, Shell, but people in general. It's hold on, we'll find some shit real quick. Question, guys. So earlier in the channel and on this channel, I was attempting to write my own story and like narrate it and everything like that. Do you guys think I should continue that? It's called I'm writing a story called Winter's Night. And I put the first three chapters are up on the channel, but I haven't really worked on it in a while. And I've started writing chapter 4, but I don't know. You guys think I should continue to try to do that? Because I could do some voice acting. I got plenty of voice.
Talking about Winter's Night.
Yeah. Like I've started writing chapter 4. I'm halfway through it. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna like continue to try to narrate it myself.
Dude, I was doing my story. You remember the story War I was working on?
Yeah.
I actually had that shit going. And you know what happened? My bullshit Google Chromebook ended up resetting and deleting all of my shit. That's why I ended up buying this new laptop. Like I said, me tight, like, dude, I had sounds and all that shit, man. Well, whatever. It is what it is. I was actually thinking about doing live streams, live streams talking about fishing and shit like that. We'll see how that goes.
You should. Matter of fact,
I know I got a damn Charlie horse right now, and this shit hurts. Oh my god.
From sitting?
Huh?
What? You gotta go sitting, dude?
Sitting?
We're not gonna be able to do it right now. Members. So I'm gonna can't remove from team.
Oh, my leg is locked up.
Invite members. Let's see.
Alright, hold on. We gotta adjust some shit.
It's I'm resetting you that the StreamYard shit so you can stuff.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I can hear you, dude. Copy. StreamYard. Paste.
Hello?
Roll. Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yep. Hold on. You can't hear me? Hello? See, that's what happens. You talk shit about me when I'm doing stuff. You messing up your whole shit there, buddy.
Fuck
What was I doing here? Admin. Yeah, I just resent the StreamYard admin link. Remember to click on it this time. All right, X out of this. X out of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna back out and hop
Yeah.
back in because I can't hear you. Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. Creek. Let's go on. Yeah, I don't know. He's got because he never uses he never actually uses his microphone. Your camera's on.
Hold on.
Your camera's on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now.
All right.
I'm telling you, man. Dude.
That's because
I'm
you
about
never
to-
used the damn thing.
No, what, the Yeti?
Yeah.
Man, fuck this mic.
You never used the damn thing. That's why it acts up like that.
This mic is probably a year old.
Mine works pretty damn good.
Well, your shit is also the higher end Yeti, so
It was like a whole,
if they would have had that
whole
shit, if they would have had that when I
$30
bought
more.
this one, I would have got that one.
It was a whole $30 more.
No, it wasn't.
I only
No, it
paid
wasn't.
like $135, $140 for this mic.
Looks like I'm gonna be hopping on Amazon in a little bit, and cause I need a new mic. Anybody, if you want a Blue Yeti, I'm giving it away for free. Shoot Truffy your fucking address, and I'll send it to you. Postage paid.
Nah, my
Or
shit's good.
shit.
My mic works fine. I even went and got. Where's my? Turn the white lights off. I even got the carrying case for that motherfucker. What just fell? Something fell.
You know what, dude? Forget you and your mic.
Don't get it. Somebody's salty.
Fucking horse shit.
Yeah, boom. Nice. Something else fell. Something else fell. I'm missing
And
something.
you know what I'm very excited for? In 2 weeks, we'll be in Tennessee at the Dogman Conference. Very excited for that.
Yes, we will.
And as long as we can get a Wi-Fi connection, we are going live. I'm still not showing my face, but we will be going live. Going into the woods looking for evidence, that's a different story.
I'm not going in the woods.
I'll go fishing. I've been looking up to see how much it costs for like a 3-day fishing license for like that area. 'Cause I'm trying to bring some poles with me. Problem is I don't have anything that breaks down.
Oh, see.
What the hell are you looking for, dude?
Fucking screws for my mic stand. Just fucking fell out of the case. Now I gotta. You know what? I'll look for it tomorrow. I'm not fucking bothering with it today. I'm not bothering with it tonight. I'll look for that shit tomorrow. Yeah, we'll go with we'll go. Color we gonna go with? Fuck it. Oh, blue. It's always red in here. decided to call me and wish me happy birthday. Oh, Arlene, if it's your birthday, happy belated.
That was her birthday yesterday, but nonetheless, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy belated, happy birthday.
Oh man, I can't wait to have fucking 3 weeks off.
I
I know
wish
I'm gonna lose my mind.
I wish I could get fucking 3 weeks off.
Dude, if he's paid me that much, I'll have my bass boat by December.
Yeah, where are you gonna stash it in December though? You're not bringing it over here.
I'll figure something out.
I already got tons of your fishing shit.
That's in the backyard. That's not in the driveway. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to clean out that damn garage of yours. We're gonna stash that bitch right in there.
You're not bringing a boat to my house. No.
We'll see about
No.
that.
No. Not happening. Plain and simple. You buy your ass a tarp and stick it in your parking lot.
James, that's because I was linking back in. That's because I was linking back into the damn chat, and you have to, when you link back in, your camera's automatically going. So
Yeah, Bass is camera shy.
I'm not camera shy.
And turn your fucking camera on.
No. For what? You see that? Wait, hold on. You see that avatar right there? You see the light up behind that? Yeah, that's me. Why do you need to see my face when I'm showing my face?
Yeah, that's me. Doobie-doobie-doo. Yeah, that's me. Whatever. Oh, yo, anybody that's got Xbox, add me. The Truth 016. Because that new Call of Duty's coming in a couple of months. And I'm brushing up on my gaming skills. I'm back to playing the last Modern Warfare. So if you want a game, if you want to hook up, you want to link up, add me on Xbox, The Truth 016.
Ha! I would say something about Xbox, but that might get me flagged.
What?
You know.
No, I don't.
Still haven't paid.
Oh shit! Yeah, you keep your mouth shut. But they wouldn't know what your account is anyway. Like even if you were to talk about it, how many fucking emails are tied with Xbox?
With that account, just one.
You haven't mentioned your account, so
Even though I
know?
have 7.
You haven't mentioned your account, so it's not like they can flag you.
All right, so I'll put it out to you like this. 3 years ago when I got sick or whatever, right? I was paying monthly for Xbox membership. I ended up getting out of the hospital. I didn't pay for a membership. I happened to hop on my Xbox, and I was on there for free. And I've been on there for free for the last 3 years.
Yeah. I remember when Xbox 360s first came out, I had bought this happened like twice. I had bought like one of those 3-month membership cards, scratched it off, put the code in, and the code gave me a year.
Oh, they stopped that shit fast.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. No, yeah, James, he has a spot picked out. That don't mean he's gonna get it. Like anything going to garage.
It'll be there.
The fuck it won't. No, it won't.
It's gonna be about a 17-foot bass boat.
No.
Sitting right there.
Nope.
I definitely ain't keeping it at my house with all these damn crackheads walking around.
Grandma's driveway's fucking 50 yards down the road. Put it in her driveway.
It's closer than that. Nah, because then Auntie's gonna give me shit. It'll have to go into Grandma's garage, but everybody else has all their shit stored in there, so that's not gonna work. They're actually down at Myrtle Beach right now.
Well, dude, you're not putting that in my garage, because when I get my new car, I'm parking my shit in my garage. Haven't determined what I'm gonna get yet, but when I get my shit, it's going in, parking it in said garage. There will be no boats in my garage.
Well, then you know where the trampoline is. That's where it's gonna go.
Dude,
It's gonna
how
be
are you trying to delegate to me where your shit's gonna go on my
easy.
property?
I'm delegating it to you right now.
Fuck out of here.
I'm waiting for
let my kids paint
I'm waiting
it.
for my coworker to give me her shit, but after
My 3-year-old will write all over that shit in Sharpie marker.
That's all right. That'll be the new design. I'm actually waiting for fucking Molly to give me her shit, but with what went down with her, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
You're not parking a fucking boat over here. Nah.
It'll fit. What are you talking about?
I don't care if it'll fit. I don't care. Bass have UPS deliver it. No. Like, last week, Bass had ordered a fucking fishing pole. Right? So me being I have a 2-door Honda Accord with a sunroof. So being that I'm a supervisor at UPS, if I get a package, somebody I know gets the package, they'll often ask me to just get it off the truck and bring it to them or whatever. So Bass orders this fucking fishing pole, and it comes in this like 6.5 foot, 7 foot tube.
I'm looking. I still got the thing in my room right now. It's about 8 feet.
Yeah, big ass tube, 8-foot tube, right? So
picture
picture
a tall paper tube, about 8 foot tall, about 1.5 inches thick. That's what the shit came in.
We get the sort gets done and shit. I'm standing there watching TikToks, and the driver comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, I got an air package for you." He's like, "Yo, you want it now, or you want me to deliver it?" I was like, "Yo." Then I remembered told me he was getting a fucking fish pole. So I looked at it, and I was like, I don't know if that shit's gonna fit in my car. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll take it. So I took this 8-foot fishing pole tube.
The pole is
took
not
it out
8
to my
foot. The tube is 8
tube
foot.
was 8. Yeah. Took this tube and stuck it in my car. Tried to get it in my car. Tried to get it in the passenger side window, have it sticking out. No, that wouldn't work. So you know how I got this shit home? I stuck it through the sunroof, and I've got maybe 4 feet of it in the car, and another 4 feet of it hanging outside the sunroof. And when I hit the highway doing 70, the shit starts lifting. It starts lifting up and like trying to like fly out of the sunroof. So I'm holding it down like this and driving the damn car at the same time. And I'm like, yo, come get your fucking shit, dude. Next time you're just gonna come get it. I'm not doing that.
Nah, you'll be alright.
Nah, you don't come get that shit. I'm not.
Nah, it's not an ugly stick, though. I do have an ugly stick, though. It's a 7'6". It's pretty badass. Well, no, this rod was a 1-3 Fishing Fate 3, all white and black, 7'4", moderate fast action. It's basically like a chatterbait rod where you can toss it, pop it through the grass. I'm talking Japanese to you, but people who fish know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, right, Shell? Come get your shit, man. I'm fucking driving down the highway doing 70 with a fucking
You didn't
giant
have to
tube.
drive down the highway. You could have took the back roads. That's not my problem. That's the route you decided to take.
Listen, I'm on my way home from work. I'm trying to get back to my house from this job as fast as possible.
I don't know what to tell you. Tell you what,
No,
I got some more shit coming this week. You got to pick up.
I gotta pick it up.
Yeah, James, El Bazooka Tube.
I'll just let the driver deliver this shit.
Nah, I can't have that happen. Nah, cause, dude, I remember the one time I fucking got some shit off it wasn't Amazon. It was what was it? It was eBay. You sent me a picture at like 5:00 in the morning. I'm like, yo, is this your rod? And like the fucking box was in shambles. Like, dude, that's $150 rod. Yo, don't even
See,
send that shit right back.
That's why I would so many people order like TVs and all that shit online and get it shipped to their house and everything. I would never do that. If I buy a TV, I go to the store and pick it up. I would never have it shipped.
No,
Because I'm not saying it's the loaders that like load the package cars or anything like that. It's just the way some of this shit is loaded into some of these trailers. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck were you thinking?
Mm-hmm.
And like you don't know how many damn toilet, like people will buy like a toilet to remodel their house or something, and it'll come down the belt. We'll go with 20. Out of 20 toilets, you might get 3 that's not broken. Like there's certain stuff I would just go to the store and buy. Like anything electronic, I'd go to the store and buy. Stuff to like remodel, like toilets, sinks, cabinetry. Well, maybe not cabinetry because that's just cabinetry. I go pick all that shit up at the store. I would not order that online and have it shipped. That's my opinion.
Yeah, Larry and Kenneth Sweet. That's the way we try to keep it. Right now, you're just hearing banter between two brothers, and this is how we talk every day. You guys are just right now listening to the banter. A little less cursing, but for the most part.
Yeah, I would never like the last TV I bought. It was like a 55-inch or whatever, and I'm at the store and it wouldn't get in the car. Wouldn't go in the car. So I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it out of the box. So that's what I did. I took it out of the box, slid it right in the back seat. I took said empty box, put it back in the cart, and just pushed that empty cart onto the side of the building. Somebody thought they were probably getting a TV, but nah, all you're getting is an empty box on me. The TV's in my back seat. And when I move, my TV never goes in the truck. TV always goes in the back seat on a blanket. So does the Xbox. And then when I get to the house, when I get to wherever I'm moving, TV gets hooked up first. TV, Xbox, cable, internet, all that's hooked up. Then we start moving shit in. Just the way I do it. All my major electronic stuff needs to be hooked up.
See what Jason Brock put?
He ain't wrong, shit. He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Dude,
I'm telling you.
Dude, he sent me this photo at like 5 in the morning on my damn fishing pole, man. I was hot. Dude, when I tell you I was hot.
Yeah, damn, I'm telling you. Say you get 20 toilets, you're 3 of them you're only gonna get 3 good ones. Yeah.
Dude, when I tell you I was hot, I was hot. Like, really? That's yo, don't even put that shit right back in the mail. I don't give a somebody give my goddamn money back, man.
You type input. I tend to get most things from the store unless they don't have ammo in bulk. I like that one. Dude, I would go to Louisiana. I wouldn't go to any swamps near Louisiana. I've always wanted to go down. I always wanted to go to New Orleans. New
Well, Uncle Willie used
Orleans.
to live down there.
Yeah, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I don't know
I've
if
always
he
wanted.
actually lived in New Orleans. I think it was more the outskirts. But,
Yeah, I would love to visit down there.
and this is my uncle that he was a truck driver for a very long time, like 18 wheeler or whatever, and he was driving from Louisiana into Mississippi, and
Had that black.
trust
So
me,
one of those.
we've been trying to get him to talk for a
He's
very
not gonna
long
talk.
time. He's
He's
not
not
going
going
to
to talk
talk.
about it.
Where once he got into Mississippi, he said this big black dog came running out of the woods, came out of the woods and running towards his 18 wheeler, and he had to swerve to miss the shit. This was back in like 90, 92, 93, something around there.
Oh, plus Larry and Candace, the new Jeepers Creepers is taking place down there.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
where
wait for
that's
that
where
one.
the new Jeepers Creepers is based down in New Orleans. I'm
Jeepers
looking
Creepers
forward to that.
Reborn.
I hope they don't fuck it up because that last movie was trash. But
They're
yeah,
probably gonna fuck it up.
I would definitely love to come down there and visit New Orleans. It's just the history down Louisiana in general, but mainly New Orleans. I want to come down there and visit because the history in general. Mardi Gras seems like it'd be an awesome time. Um, actually, the boss at my second job, she just went down there for like a week with her brother. They had a like a convention for blind people down there, and they spent a week down there and shit. But
No, I'm good on that.
is it weird that I told her, yo, keep an eye out for weird shit down there?
Nope. Not one bit.
But
You should have.
yeah.
Shit, we know somebody that was just down there too. Fuck. Damn it. I can't. It was one of our friends that was just recently down there, and I told him, I was like, yo, you know what? Go on a swamp tour. I don't think they ever did it though. Damn, who the hell was it?
Oh yeah, it definitely. It's probably hot as hell down there.
It's been hot as hell over here, man.
Oh, but yeah, one day
Like
I'm gonna get down there.
Like we just recently started getting rain.
Oh, so let me tell you guys. Sunday night, I got drugged to the Backstreet Boys concert at Bethel Woods. Right. So they put on a pretty decent concert. I'm not a Backstreet Boys fan. I'm an NSYNC guy. Whatever. And
It's the Backstreet Old Men. That's who it is. I don't want to know other bullshit.
I'll tell you that they do look kind of fucking old. But I'm just
The thing about it, dude, when they were big, we were probably what, fucking 13, 14 years old.
yeah. So we got there, right, and we're standing out in line, and it's hot as fuck out there. And then they finally open the gates. We go walking down. We find a spot, and we're there for like an hour. So then it starts getting really, really dark. The sky starts getting really, really dark, and they say everybody needs to go underneath. We're sitting in the lawn. Everybody needs to go underneath the pavilion because the rain's about to start. So we all go up underneath there, and I swear it turned into a goddamn monsoon out there. So I'm sitting there in shorts, flip flops, and t-shirt, getting just dumped on, right? and then the rain must have lasted for like 45 minutes. The concert, the headline, the pre-show didn't start until like 8, so she goes on for like an hour. By this time, I start drying out, but my clothes are still fucking just soaked to the bone. Like so much so that I took my wallet out of my pocket and just water just dripped out of my wallet. Right, so uh, the Backstreet Boys don't go on until like 9 o'clock, and
Did
I
they
only
do 35 songs?
I wasn't counting, dude. I know I like one song of theirs. It's the song called The Call. That was like the second song they did. And then after that, dude, the concert was just a wash for me. I was fucking freezing. Like they do a good concert, but just being soaked for like 6 hours, I was over it.
And you were trying to get me to come out there.
You should, man.
I know there was a bunch of smoke shows walking around. I know this,
man.
but you know, I was already home.
I'll tell you what,
chilling.
yo, anybody,
any
any of you single guys that are in chat right now, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to look at the camera. Lift up my hat. I'm looking at the camera. Right. So, if a Backstreet Boy concert comes to your town, here, hold on, let me put the mic close. If a Backstreet Boy concert comes to your town, and you're single, go. There. I'm telling you, go.
Nah, man, because I would have had to get up, shower, because I was already showered, but I would have had to shave and all that shit. My beard was looking crazy. I'm like, I am not doing that shit. Plus, the time you called me, that means I would have been stuck in all that bullshit traffic.
The woman to guy ratio there
was probably 5-1.
No. More like 20, more like closer to 30-1. Really, the only dudes there
guys that were dragged there by their
exactly,
wives or girlfriends.
but the ones that were dragged there by their wives and girlfriends were also escorted by like 3 or 4 or 5 other women. You know what I mean? So like, it was just it. If you're a single dude and a Backstreet Boy concert comes to your town, go. I'm telling you, go. You won't regret it. I mean,
Junior Rock said, "I'd rather sit at home and pick out our store-bought potato salad."
Oh my god. Okay, fair enough. To each their own.
Dude,
but
I went up to Jeff's. I was hanging out with him at the taco spot for a couple of hours, man, just standing in the sun. And I was like, dude, I am not going there. Fuck this.
They call me tater salad. But yeah, yeah, right. And then the weirdest. I've never seen this before, right? So I'm on in the lawn. There's a few thousand people there, and
was there more than Bill Burr?
Way more than Bill Burr. More than Bill Burr. I forgot what song came on, but it was like one of their like slow ballad love songs, or whatever, which was probably most of them, and you can just see seas and seas of these women. Just they're all dancing the same fucking way. They're like swaying they're like swaying back and forth with their hands up and shit, singing the song. And the shit was so weird but funny to me, dude. I've never seen that before.
What, kind of like cultish?
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking weird. I'm sitting there, I'm laughing my ass off, dude. Plus, not to mention, I'm sitting there in a shirt. I got complimented on the shirt though. It shit said my wife dragged me here. And I'm walking to the concessions. I like your shirt. Man, like I said, that was kind of weird seeing like just they were all in unison, dude. It was like that. It looked cultish. And then they started playing their upbeat shit, and everybody, all the girls started losing their shit, and like I almost got poked in the eye with an umbrella. Stupid
Did
stuff.
they at least play the good version of the call?
No, it wasn't the.
It was the regular.
It was the regular one. But the only way they could play the remix is if they had the artist there with it.
Not necessarily. You could just drop the beat and sing the song. You don't need. I've seen that happen. Where you could just drop the beat and do the song. You just do like a little minute and a half, 2 minute clip of it. But
I mean, they did. They didn't have a live band. Like there was no live band performing their.
That's funny as shit, Blues.
Well,
we just put in chat. Executive clientele.
Exclusive clientele.
Oh shit. I don't have my glasses on. Sorry about that.
If you'd rather watch. Potato salad.
Are you wrong? Are you wrong? Tater salad white? Yes, sir. That's me. Just throw on the cuffs. He's a funny dude. I'm not a Jeff Foxworthy fan, but Ron White is hilarious. And dude, for everybody, I don't mean to blow him up like this, but for everybody that loves Larry the Cable Guy, that is not how he talks. He's a dude from like Chicago or some shit like that. That is all a persona. I showed my coworker that shit one time. She was like, "You're shitting me, right?" I'm like, "No, this is him before he took on that persona." Just shattered her. Like, it's all a lie. Everything's a lie. The NBA is fixed. The NFL refs are paid.
Which is true. I used to fish for speckled. Got a lot of rattlers too. Yep. So hey, I want to go. Have any of you gone to see that movie Nope yet?
Nope.
Yeah, I want to go see that. I was gonna go see it tonight, but I ended up falling asleep. I was gonna go see it today, but I fell asleep earlier. Like, I have no problem going to see that shit by myself. Like, because apparently my wife doesn't do scary movies. But I told her, you owe me. You have to go see a scary movie now, because I sat at a Backstreet Boys concert getting dumped on for an hour and then was freezing the rest of the night. So you can come sit for 2.5 hours,
Yeah,
2 hours and 11 minutes.
It was hot as balls during the day, but as soon as that rain hit, that shit cooled down dramatically.
Not to sound like disgusting.
And that was
here.
a cold rain too.
Not to sound disgusting here, but like, I'm standing in the line, standing at the gate waiting to get in, right? And it's hot as balls. So I'm sweating, right? So much so that I had to take my hat off because my hat had to be had to be wrung out. And then when it started raining, dude, the rain just washed all that sweat off me, and you just like, it was like when I went to lick my lips, I could taste like the salt and shit. I was just like, I need to go take a shower. I'm cold. I was a little salty by about like 9:30, 10 o'clock. No, but I stuck it out. I did have like 2 strong ass mixed drinks though.
Dude, you know, the funny shit is, right after I left Jeff's, I stopped at the taco maker, and William pulled up. And I looked at him. I was like, "You're going to the Backstreet Boys, aren't you?" He was like, "Yes, sir."
So you want to hear something funny, right? So we park in the parking lot, and we get out. Well, my wife gets out, and her friend get out, and they're standing on the backside of the van, and I'm standing inside. Standing on the side of the van. So I take a bowl hit. Actually, I took 2 bowl hits, right? And then I put it back in the van because my bowl's metal, and I'm not gonna be able to bring it in through the fucking metal detector. So I put it back in the car, and we start walking off. And 2 cars down, there's like 4 or 5 people like tailgating and shit. And it was like, "Yo, weren't you just smoking?" And my wife's like, "Yeah, he was." And the dude was like, "Yo, you're allowed to do that?" I'm like, I stopped for a second. I looked at him like, what do you mean? He's like, "Yeah, well," he's like, "I'm from Florida, yo. We're allowed to do everything but that." I'm like, hell yeah, man. You're allowed to, shit's legal up here. You're allowed to carry fucking 3 ounces on you. He looked at me like I had 3 heads. Like, what? I was like, yeah, if you got it, I was like, if you got it, smoke it.
Considering that New York State fucks you on everything else, they at least gotta let you smoke weed to relax.
That man had no clue. I was like, yeah, man, you go ahead.
Oh yeah, he probably has some shit with him.
But yeah, and then not to mention you're standing in the concert, and that's all you smell.
Oh, I believe it. My thing was because I know it was like 95 degrees that day, and I know there was some jerk offs sitting out there in the parking lot, day drinking in 90-degree heat, and that probably didn't end well for them.
Oh yeah, we got there. There was like there was shuttle buses set up. There were shuttle buses there. There was like tents, and people were sitting there like underneath those like pop up tent pavilion things and shit like that. Yeah, there's tons of people already there, and we got there relatively early. Like the gates opened up at 6:15. We were there at like 5, like maybe like 10 minutes after 5 or so.
No.
What?
I'm actually glad I didn't go to that shit. Because early in the day, it cost me $120 to get back into my damn car.
Whereas you should have just called the cops. I did that like a month ago. I fucking I guess I locked my keys in my car the night before. So I'm like searching all around. I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm like searching all around the fucking house. I'm like, where the fuck are my keys at? And I could not find them. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go look outside. I go outside and look. Sure enough, they're sitting on the fucking front seat of the car.
That's what happened to me.
I'm like, you motherfucker. So I call Monticello. We call the Monticello PD, and they fucking George shows up.
Oh, Slim Jim did?
Yeah. So they like ask me my name and like the registration, whatever. They run it through the system just to make sure it's my car and they're not gonna start breaking into somebody else's shit. And yeah, they took maybe like 3-4 minutes to get in my shit and unlock it. And I wasn't charged $120.
Yeah. That shit had me tight.
I'm sure it did.
It happens so stupid. I go to lock the car, like I got my boat and everything set up, my raft or whatever. I'm about to head out. Go to lock the car door, roll up the windows. I close the front door, I lock it. I see the keys on the seat. All right. I go to lock the back door.
By the time you realize it, you shut the door.
Yeah. Then when I lock the back door and close it, that's when I realized I'm like, son of a bitch.
Now I don't know if the sheriffs will do it. I know Monticello PD will.
See, where I was at, I don't know.
Where were you at, Kayamisha?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's sheriff's jurisdiction.
Yeah, I don't.
Sheriff's and stadium shit.
I don't know.
And
if
then
it's
I'm on the phone with
shared.
the dude. I'm like, yo, I'm locked on my car. I need one of you guys to like come help me out or whatever. He's like, well, I need a physical address. I'm like, bro, there is no physical address for this lake. Like, just drive down 42. You're gonna see a burgundy Impala with a black guy sitting on a green raft right next to it. You can't miss me. Well, sir, I need a physical address. I'm like, bro, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm at a lake. I'm maybe 10 yards away from the water. You're not gonna miss me.
Some people just fucking.
There's no physical address for this fucking lake. It's called Kayamisha. The area is called Kayamisha. It's called Kayamisha Lake. Just drive down 42. You're not gonna miss me.
Oh man, you guys swear you can't make this shit up with some people, dude.
I'm like, dude, I was about to start spazzing with dude on the phone. Like, bro, like seriously, like you're playing games right now.
All right, Crow Creek, take it easy.
There's no physical address for a fucking lake. Not for this one. Drive down 42 like you're going into Fallsburg. You will see me. I'm sitting on my raft waiting for you.
No, it wasn't a cop, Arlene. It was the dispatcher for the locksmith company,
man. Fucking idiot.
It was a locksmith dispatcher.
Oh, sir, I need a physical address. Like,
somewhere off of 42 near a lake, stupid. Just send your truck.
you can't miss me. I sat there baking in the damn sun for 45 minutes for this dude to show up. And freaking Jeff was like, bro, why didn't you call me? We got a lockout kit here. I'm like, bro, you're all the way out on White Lake. You was at work. I'm not gonna. And freaking even Tony hit me up. He was like, I forgot that he has that towing company.
Tony Carlucci, right? Yeah.
I completely forgot that he had that shit. He would have done the shit for free.
Isn't he? Does he still work at the hotel?
I'm not sure.
I hope that no cops are offended making a statement. No, I think they're all right. I think they'll be all right. They're not gonna get butthead by that. If you get butthead by that, you're on the wrong channel.
I need a dude. I'm telling you, dude. I was about to spat. Like my voice, I felt my blood pressure rising. Like the hair on the back of my neck standing up. I was about to spaz in this dude. Like it's
45 minutes is
not.
not. 45 minutes is nothing. I waited 3 hours off an on ramp, on an off ramp in Connecticut with a flat tire waiting for AAA, but they couldn't figure out where the hell we were when I told them the exit.
Dude, I locked my keys in my car at the hospital.
Some people,
and this was when I had that Acura. Locked my keys in my car. All right, there was a sheriff there. I'm like, yo, I locked my keys in my car. Do you have like a Slim Jim or something like that so I can get my car? He's like, well, technically, we're really not supposed to do that because if we break your lock, I'm like, dude, it's an '89 Integra. The bumper is falling off, and I have no muffler. I do not care if you break my damn lock, bro. Just get me in my car. He's like, nah, I can't do it. I had to go inside, talk to the security guard, convince him to get a wire hanger out of the hospital so we could try to jimmy my lock. Because it was like one of those old school cars where, like, if the door's locked, if you pull the handle, it'll unlock the door. So we had to fandangle that shit into the door and pop that shit. I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me, bro. And then the dude wanted to buy the car off me after he unlocked my shit.
Oh, it was a fast little car.
It was. Interior was clean. Outside was shit, but the interior was clean. I kept it clean. So your ass got a hold of it.
What are you talking about? I only drove the shit when you went to work, and I didn't eat in it. I didn't do anything in it, but blast up the road in it
and burn up my damn $1.15 gas.
Oh yeah. As quote unquote older brother, I'm allowed to.
Miss me with that shit. Oh. Dude, now that I think about it, I'm really still mad about that. Like, really, it really cost me $100.
Like I said, I'd have tried I'd try one of the PDs first, sheriffs or the fucking. Because I'd have tried the sheriffs because Monticello wouldn't come out that far.
Dude, they go out the fucking Kennybrook.
Monticello?
Yeah, dude, Monticello stop. Listen, Monticello stops where my job is. Swinging Bridge is technically still Monticello.
I've never seen any.
Through Mongo Valley, once you get past that gas station, that's when it changes.
I've never seen any PD cars, any like PD cars out there. I've only seen sheriffs and troopers.
I've seen Monticello PD down there.
Maybe as like help for like a call or some shit. Maybe
I've seen them out there. They go to maybe as far as Kennybrook Trailer Park. I don't know if they go any further than that, but technically where my job is, that's still considered Monticello. It doesn't turn into Mongo Valley till you get to that gas station and go over the bridge. That's when it turns into 583. Anything before that is a 791, 794, 796 number. So. Dude, I was just. It wasn't even I was mad about spending the $120. I was just upset at myself.
yeah.
I was just disappointed in myself. Like, I looked right at the keys. They were sitting right there, right on the damn seat, right next to my glasses and my hearing aids. And I fucking just locked them in the car. Like, fuck, man. Dude, if it was a roll down window, I'd have been able to do it. But
What's up, Josh? How you doing?
What up, Josh? I was just disappointed in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? I just made. How many times I've been onto that lake and done the same exact thing? That day, I did that bullshit. I'm glad fucking Dylan didn't call me like, yo, I need you in a little earlier than that. Cause I'm like, bro, you're gonna have to wait because I'm locked out of my car.
Nah. I've only
because the fucking dispatcher didn't tell me the price that it was gonna be, because I went on the website. They said $59 or whatever, right? All right, no problem, I could do that, absolutely. Dude starts fucking tolling another shit. It was like 120 and change.
All the like, surcharges, mileage, gas, all that shit. Like,
yeah, I'm like,
my dude, at this point, it'd have been cheaper just to bust out the window.
Yeah, and just take the shit to Safelight.
Just get an insurance claim. Yo, rock went through my window.
Oh, sir, it doesn't look like a rock went through your window. Well, I'm telling you, it went through my window. I don't know. And oh man, I'm telling you right now, I just can't wait to have 3 weeks off. I'm probably gonna sleep all day, every day for like 4 or 5 days.
No, okay.
Decompress, and then get back to it, making that money. Because I'm telling you right now, like the job that I'm offered, he's gonna be paying me $8 a week, and I'm telling you, a semi-trained monkey could do this shit. You have to be an idiot to fuck this job up.
Because you're not really cutting anything, because that's done all in the back. All you're really doing is you need 4 steaks. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. They weigh X amount. This is how much you gotta pay.
Oh yeah, for everybody that knows, I'm leaving the cooking, and I'm going to be a butcher.
Well, you're not.
Well, at least work in a butcher shop. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Carmine show me all the tricks of the trade for that shit. Give me 6 months, I'll be able to fucking fillet a cow carcass.
I don't think it's a carcass. No.
Dude, how can I not take that job? It's the hours I want. It's more money than I wanted. Like, dude, I'm telling you, like he came in, he was like he messaged Dell and was like, "Yo, I need him. I'll be down to talk to him in a little bit." He came in and talked to me. He's like, "Yo, throw me a number." I'm like, well, I kind of want to take a few weeks off just to relax or whatever. Then I thought about, then like Dill was showing me him and the other guy texting back and forth. And I seen his offer. I was like, really? Fuck yeah. I called him back 2 days later. Yo, yeah, I'll take that job. I can't start till the 22nd, but yeah, I'm there with you. He was like, hi, I got you. Because he came in out there, I'm like, yo, just to let you know, I am taking the job, but I won't start on until the 22nd because I just want to take some time off and like enjoy a little bit of the summer that I haven't had in fucking like what I worked at Bethel Woods for like 3 years. Then I actually haven't had a summer to enjoy, or even a remote summer to enjoy in like fucking 12, 13 years. I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. Just
What? Oh, so Rothian, about the giant Komodo dragons. Listen, there's plenty. I believe that they are. I believe it's real, and there's plenty of areas in Australia for those damn things to hide.
what?
The giant, the Megalania cryptid, the giant Komodo.
And those things are poisonous too.
Everybody, tomorrow, I believe it's tomorrow. Just look out for it. I believe Vault is going to be doing I believe he wants to do a Red Feather review. So look for that tomorrow night,
I got some
believe.
shit for it.
Oh, when I talked to him earlier, I was like, yo. He's like, yo, I'm thinking about doing a Red Feather review. I was like, okay, yo, I got a bunch of shit. Bunch of stuff.
Oh I got some shit. Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. If any of you guys are on like TikTok, I know Truth brought it up earlier in the live stream. Excuse me. Look up people doing that wild ass Randall Nautica on TikTok.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what the crazy thing about that damn app is, man? Like certain shit has to get into your algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. And when it first started out, like I was looking into like the paranormal shit, but they were giving me people lip syncing and doing this and that shit. Now the fucking paranormal shit, the strange shit is starting to feed into my feed.
Your TikTok algorithm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, dude, before I started posting TikToks, I probably had this shit on my phone for like 6 months, and I was like, you know what? I refuse to use TikTok because it's one of these programs that dumb people down. It's for I know there's people that love TikTok, but technically it's for people with short attention spans.
Very short.
Like think about it. 30-second clips, minute clips, short attention span type shit.
Fucking hurt. Ow. Ow. What?
But I was focused. I was like, you know what? I'm getting 1,000 fucking followers because I want to do live shit. I only did one live, but when I did it,
I haven't done any lives. I got like we got like 1,500 people following me.
I got like 13. I haven't checked in a couple of days. Whatever. Yes, GNA. I did see that. That shit is crazy.
The what?
Joe Rogan talks about. He actually went through and read the terms and conditions of TikTok.
Okay.
You're gonna have to watch that video. Like some of the shit that they have in there is crazy.
I mean, like your privacy is just null and void when you're on there.
Null and void is a layman's term. Like they can access if you have that shit in your phone, and you like let's say you have it in your phone. They can access your laptop. Even though you don't have it on your laptop.
Because it's tied to your email address.
Mm-hmm. Look it up, man.
All right.
And you know what? Me personally, I fucking love Joe Rogan. The man be sitting there doing live, so you fucking getting baked with people. It's just talking about the shit that we talk about here. It's just he's on a huger platform, and we don't smoke weed on camera. But that's neither here nor there. But dude, I fucking love Joe Rogan.
All right. Oh, I think I'm gonna end this one because I'm getting a little tired. But Sunday night, guys, we will be back on with Rob. So tune in for that one.
And we have a whole bunch more photos to go over.
Yep. Like I said, he photo dumped me like 40 photos, and we only went through maybe like 15 of them or so. So thank you guys for joining us on this edition of The Late Show. I'm glad you could join us, bullshit with us a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm glad you guys enjoy the banter between us. Like, next time I do a late show, man, I'm dropping a link. Some of you guys hop in. Don't be.
Hey, man.
Don't be scared. We don't bite.
Fat with you guys, man.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like you said, it's chill over here. Just come on the channel, bullshit with us. All right. So
Got some nice smooth music playing in the background.
And every day I try to update. Every stream I try to update the different background music, but I'm gonna that one main blues one. I'm gonna keep that one. But we will be back Sunday night. I'll post in the community tab about what time it's gonna be because I gotta iron that out with Rob. But we will see you guys on. Wait a second, where the hell am I? Oh, we will see you guys Sunday night. And once again, thank you for joining us.
Yep. Shout. Just email Truth and we'll get you on. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks again.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you.